And we're going to put a marker right here for our awesome archive team. Let them know we're getting into the game. We're going to tab over to the screen. I'm going to turn some music on for you guys. And things have been... happening. So...
Things have been things.
Things have been things, indeed. Gamzee's having a moment. Okay. So... Here we go. Actually... Let's go down here and find... Where is it? I know I have it. I know it's here. Where is it? Don't do this to me. I know that you exist.
I like someone trying to find Bigfoot.
I mean, look.
My
music for this game is not in any way organized, so it kind of is someone trying to find Bigfoot.
That sounds like past year's problem.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which has now become current use problem.
Yes.
Which will then become future use problem.
Because it certainly won't get fixed.
Basically, you fucked yourself.
Unless you want to sit down and organize.
I mean, I do at some point, but
who has time to organize?
Right now.
Not me.
Organize? What's that? I just put everything in a pile and hope
Our
it works.
heroes have saved the township of Goldenfields. They have defeated the hill giants and spent a great deal of money to help out with the repairs and were given a cart full of supplies in exchange. They departed Goldenfields along the western road with the intent to head back towards Nightstone. They traveled for the majority of the day and rested in a magical Galder's Tower that evening, where, if you saw the most recent extra, which is not a numbered episode, but it's in the same playlist, you know that Rock and Salk had some time to themselves. You guys get the benefit of a long rest if you have not already done so. And the next morning dawns with the womenfolk of the nearby farm having long since departed after dinner.
Mm-hmm.
The doggo also long since departed. And you guys are all able to get up, refresh yourselves, pack up, and as you are, getting the cart out of the tower just fades away into nothingness, leaving the KnightLites and their cart on the road beside this wheat field on your right, river on your left, road in front of you, no one around. Is there anything you guys would like to do before you set out again?
Probably count stock, make sure we've got everything together.
Oh yeah, we need to figure out how much food you used yesterday. We never did get around to doing that. We don't have to do it right now, but before it becomes a thing, we'll need to work out exactly how much of what food you're using. Somebody, one of you, I don't remember who it was, had that bright idea of just like, equal parts of everything. That's not how food works. So.
Yeah, that was me being dumb.
But in the meantime, you can take stock. Everything that should be there is there. And if there's any conversations you guys want to have or anything, sounded like somebody wanted to break in there.
Yeah, I did have a thought recently I wanted to ask about.
Yeah, certainly.
So, with his belt, Salk can go, we determined, I think it was like 3 hours? Or, no, 4?
Three at a stint without risking exhaustion.
Yeah, and Braden and Lawrence working together
Braden and Rock working together.
Braden and Rock working together could go 2? Could they also go 3 if I gave them Salk supporting strength? Because that lasts an hour, I think.
I mean, while true, Salk supporting strength doesn't do anything for their legs.
That's true. That's very true.
But on the topic, I do have a question, specifically for the twins. How'd you sleep?
That's what I was going to ask.
On their sides, why?
I'm confused by this question.
well. You had some difficult conversations during the extra.
I see. Well, I'm not gonna say Sokkum slept well, because that'd be a fucking lie. But I mean, he did sleep.
Oh yeah, I'm. In no way was I meaning to imply that you didn't sleep.
I know.
But to what degree did you sleep?
I almost just said enough.
Okay.
Archer, like, your spirit communing thing's instant.
Yeah?
Technically.
Yeah, technically is a good way to say that. Why?
I was like, you really do you need to like worry about not being able to sleep with those?
I mean,
it's
sure,
more,
this is a hell of a thing.
I was gonna say mental
It's-
Yeah,
strain.
okay, that's
yeah,
fair.
it's more of a stewing on it kind of thing.
Yeah, more on the stewing on it kind of thing is what I was meaning to imply.
Okay, that makes more sense to me then.
Twins?
Yeah, you hear right?
Brett's not here, but Gamzee is.
I'll be real, I'm not sure how to answer.
Did you have trouble sleeping? What's
Oh,
difficult
yeah,
about this question?
Yeah, I had said that.
Did he say that? Did I miss it?
If he said it, I missed it too.
I heard him say enough, but I didn't hear him say he slept.
He didn't sleep well, but he did eventually sleep.
Yeah. That's all I was asking.
Yeah, that's what I said as my initial response.
I did not hear the first part.
I didn't either.
Well, my apologies. I will take that to mean that I said it too quiet. And next time I have to respond, I will scream with the fury of 10 gods.
I mean, I hope you don't.
I won't.
Cool. But yeah, like, as you guys go, like... Well, I guess, first question, who's pulling the wagon?
Pierce.
Make Pierce do it on his own.
Make Pierce do it.
Oh.
Pierce can't
Well-
physically do it on his own.
I know, that's the joke.
Yeah, that's
Like, if y'all want to make him like try like for a little bit, like that's your prerogative, but
Connie will help.
he's not doing it on his own.
I mean, Pierce and Connie can't do it.
I'll go with him.
Okay.
I was going to say that's a joke. It's probably either.
Pierce and Rock. Oh no.
Oh,
It's probably either
Pierce-
Rockham or
So
and Braden or Sockham.
yeah, let me break down.
Pierce has a negative strength mod.
Let me break down how it has to go. Lawrence, Braden, and Rock require either one of the other two or Pierce and Connie to move the cart. Sock can pull it by himself. Pierce and Connie need someone's help.
Okay.
I'm assuming that's without Warhorse.
Correct.
Yeah, there wouldn't be enough space.
Warhorse still requires two.
Yeah, if those two want to have a turn at it, I'll pull with them.
When you say those two,
Connie and Pierce.
so Connie, Pierce, and Rock are going to take it at the beginning today?
Sure.
Right.
It started as a joke, and now it's happening. Interesting. I have no arguments.
You guys just want to head down the road? Any plans today? Anything you want to do? Anything you want to talk about?
I think Braden had something they wanted to do.
I'm listening.
I mean, other than keep an eye out for those, or the singular orc that's further down the road with all the totems.
Yeah,
See what the hell's going on with
Lawrence
that.
should help keep an eye out for that, because
Aye.
someone's got to also wayfind, right?
Yes. Someone who is not pulling the cart needs to wayfind. Now, this check is easy. You're on a road. There's a river to your left. It's pretty hard to get lost. However, insidious failures exist.
Right.
We're gonna go that way.
What's your survival, Lawrence?
Not great.
I have
Might be better Braden doing it then.
How
What's
did you
yours?
come before the throne of Asmodeus while trying to walk west from Goldenfield? I am not a clever man.
Pretty much.
Why am I
Alright,
picturing
alright.
Sockham?
Oh, look, a shiny, and walks off the path.
Walks off a cliff, more like.
No
What is- what
cliffs
is-
around here, thankfully. Go ahead.
What is yours, Braden?
I have +8 survival for whiz.
God damn.
How do you have
Sorry.
a higher survival than Rockham?
Mine's like
I-
plus
do
9
I?
or 10 at this point.
What? How
I'll
do I
check my
have-
sheet. Hold up. This
Did
is
your
important.
wisdom? Wait a second.
My wisdom's 2. I've got a +8 because I fucking way back when we started this campaign. I
One of my skills.
put
Hold
a
on.
fucking point in this.
Hold on, I'll pull it up for you there.
I'm on my
Brother.
sheet. I'm on my sheet.
Oh.
Survival plus 10. Get fine.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And also,
But-
point of
I was gonna
order.
say,
Point of order. Rock is almost in his favorite terrain. There's forest on the other side of the river.
I'm gonna go read my
Ooh.
ability while we do things.
Okay, I'll make the survival check.
Yes. You have advantage because you're following a road. Yeah, you're fine.
Meanwhile, Sockham's just gonna enjoy some motherfucking bread.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll let it go on ahead a bit. Like,
How
keep
far ahead are you
looking all
going?
the way fine. Within eyesight.
Okay. I mean, it's a flat road. Nobody's
Okay,
around.
fine. Within Rockham's, like, a archer range then.
Okay, so
That's even more.
500 feet.
Like half that then. 250.
So 100 meters,
He
basically.
has a siege bow. Wait a sec.
Yeah, he has
Okay.
meteor.
Even at the full range of that bow, with the boots, it would take like 2 turns for him to get back to us.
You're
I
right.
mean, fair.
That okay. So the word that comes to mind is idyllic, Brayton. Like it is. It rained overnight, so it's a cool early summer morning. It's somewhat cloudy. There's a small-ish river to your left. There's a wheat field to your right. You're on a dirt road. And there ain't nothing around for miles, my dude. Like, it's nice in a I
We
could
are
give
a
this
warm
an Amber
situation.
Ridge kind of way.
Yeah. I think it's like, this is nice, it's back at Lambridge, and then it's like, smiles slowly turns to a frown. Sighs, continues.
Yeah.
So is anyone else feeling a little homesick?
Not anymore.
Braden's
A
not.
little bit, no.
That's actually a fair question for Lawrence because he hasn't been back in 5 years.
Yeah, but where is your home, my dude?
Yeah, that's true.
I would say you would be more feeling homesick because Emperor and Avi aren't there.
Well, yeah, that's true. There's probably a mutter at some point of, I miss the forge.
I can make you one when we make camp again.
Not quite what I mean, but I appreciate it.
You're all startled by a sudden sound. Like you start to reach for your weapons, and you look, and there's just a big old fish going to flop in the river. It just swims away. There's nothing here. There's no threats. There's nothing.
Oh yeah, where are we gonna go fishing this morning? Forgot about that.
Yeah.
That's
At
nice.
some point. When we're like stopping to.
I love it. Rockham takes one hand off the crossbar, rubs his chin. Weren't we gonna go fishing this morning? Pearson Connie now cannot move, digging into the ground.
He like realizes that
Just as the cart comes to a dead stop.
Yep.
he's like, oh shit, sorry.
Rocket, please!
Pearson
on it.
Connie are dying.
You see, Pierce, this is one of the core aspects of why I work out in the morning.
I'm not joining you to squat that shield.
I don't squat the shield every morning, and that is nowhere near where I would start you. Have you
You
any
would probably
idea?
kill him, by the way.
Have you any idea how low your body mass is?
If anything, we
Hey,
could
I
probably
didn't
start 'em on,
notice standing next to the goddamn Goliath.
I mean, no, even for a human, you're kind of small, bro.
I mean, you want to do it? I'd love to watch. Wake my ass up in the morning.
Should we start
I would be entertained all day.
Should we start him by lifting Lawrence's breastplate?
Gauntlet, and probably both of them as side reps.
I mean, let's start him off real easy. You can just start trying to heft my hammer.
No, I'm good. I have enough carrying my spellbook around all day. Thank you.
Pierce, you got
Apparently not.
Pierce, you got scalp sweat going on right now. You're wearing a robe, my dude.
Actually, I think for this he would have taken off the robe and gone to his like regular clothes.
Still,
it sucks because
Yeah.
he usually doesn't do this.
yeah,
It's
dude.
trousers, boots, and a shirt.
Yeah, like he's covered. You guys have been going about 15 minutes. Pierce is red and panting,
He may keel over at any moment.
pretty much. Like, if at any point somebody with actual bulk wants to step in and save the wizard, feel free.
Lawrence would probably toss his hammer on the back of the cart.
More weight.
Look, I'm taking over.
On top of pulling the cart, Connie's making sure he's not like showing signs of heat stroke.
Yeah, right.
I'll just stop at one point and just let Lawrence switch in.
Yeah.
Okay, so Connie and Pierce pop out, and
I'll
Lawrence
take it
steps in.
away.
On you go. And Pierce is just like, okay, that was awful. Like,
That was not worth it. How far did we get?
did you look back? You can
Look
see
back.
where the tower
10
was.
feet, give or take.
I was gonna say it's probably like what 100 feet.
It's
Yeah,
been
I-
about
15
it's
minutes,
been about
so-
10 minutes. At this point, I'm not suggesting you work out so much as like you need the endurance so much as I'm concerned for your health, because that's worrying.
The
Fine.
cart weighs several thousand pounds, so
To
like,
sock him, it makes sense
Get him
though.
up. Yeah,
To
it's like-
sock him, it makes sense though. Like,
Yeah.
why are you so weak? Are you sick?
fair. Well, no, because he grew up with your ass. Like,
Okay, that's actually fair though. Yeah.
so yeah, like, Brayden, Sock, anybody who is just like looking around, like, no ambush. Like, there's nowhere for anybody to ambush you. Like,
That's a lie. We figured that out last night.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
it
but
was
you're,
dark.
like, yeah, exactly. It was dark. Like, you're watching the wheat field now. Like,
Fair.
you see stuff moving around in the wheat field. You can't necessarily tell what it is, but you can tell where it is.
And for the most time they pop out and it's like a crow.
Yeah.
Or
Like,
a field mouse.
but there's like the thing that sucks is there's nobody on this road. Like, there's nobody traveling this road because Golden Fields is not sending out shipments and Waterdeep is on lockdown, and those are the only 2 points on this road. Like, so I think, yeah, if you guys just go, for a while, nothing is gonna happen.
Until we come across totems.
And then
Assuming the farmer was actually correct.
yeah, and then somewhere around like 10 a.m. or so, whoever's on watch, probably Rockham, because you had to switch off at this point.
Right.
You see something coming out of the wheat, like, towards you, rapidly. Like, you could fucking kill it, Rockham, but there's
Oh,
something
let's
coming
hold
out of the
that.
wheat towards you.
I'll just hold a hand up for us to stop and just
Yeah,
in case it's just an animal or something.
yeah. And, like, 45 seconds later, maybe a little bit longer, like, 4 kids just roll out of the wheat, like kids. Like, the oldest one is like 8. Just roll out of the wheat, and they all just start jabbering at the same time. And it's very clear that they're just like they're from the farm or a nearby farm or something, and they wanted to come and see the weird people that were camping out in the wheat field. And then
That's
they saw the twins, and they're like, "You're giants!" Like,
Probably just scream and run away almost.
one of them has like a pot upside down on their head. One of them has like, you know, a little fishing pole, etc. Just 4 little kids.
Cute.
Oh, well, this brings back memories.
Yeah. Dang.
What do you do?
Kind of just look back at the group like, the fuck? What? He has that, like, not paralysis, but like, the fuck do I do here?
Lauren just shrugs and be like, "Hi, kids. Having fun?"
They start running around Lawrence and like various affirmations.
I think Pierce will do like a Presty, like a shower of sparks. There's a pretty sparks things.
Yep.
Every interaction Pierce has had with children has broken down to look magic, ta-da!
Yeah. So
magician.
Pierce does that, and the one with the pot on their head goes, "Set the field on fire!"
Oh no!
I don't think we should do that.
No, it's
No.
Your parents are getting
Yeah,
real
no, that's a
upset.
bad idea.
Why would you want? That's awful.
I'm gonna keep an eye out for any angry parents coming
Why
down the
would
field.
you want that? And the kid looks at you like, "You stupid grown up, it's fire."
Yeah.
I let Braden would chuckle a bit, like grab a loaf of bread and break it for them. Like, alright, you lot, run off, it's not safe out here.
what about this? I'll like, what's something? I'll just
Nice little
conjure a
flashlight,
spinning,
yeah.
like a spinning top in my hand, one you pull a string with,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll just like, it's clearly visibly magic, and I'll just hold it out to him for just a moment. It won't last forever, but
They take it. They take the loaf of bread from Braden, and
Neum.
wait.
They're gonna Neum.
Braden, what's your passive perception? Never mind, they rolled out 1. So they take the loaf of bread. They take the loaf of bread. They take the spinning top. They also go for one of Braden's knives,
He sees it.
and the kid
He
just
lets-
trips.
No, okay, fair. I was gonna say, I will let the kid grab the hilt of the knife, then grab his wrist, like, no. Maybe faster than that.
The kid activates Ultra Instinct and nods at you.
Gives him a wink and lets him off.
Yeah, so they
God.
run back. They run back into the field. You hear a dog barking almost immediately.
Oh god.
It doesn't come out of the field. It's just like doggo.
The spinning top lasts for an hour, by the way,
Okay, noted.
Oh well.
or until I conjure something else.
What, Gracie?
I was gonna conjure a flower for one of them, but I missed the opportunity.
And it's fine. You can give him a flower.
Thaumaturgy up a flower for them.
Okay.
Not thaumaturgy.
Druidcraft.
Druidcraft.
And then back to drudgery.
Yeah, that was cute.
Is anybody risking exhaustion?
No.
No.
Percent not. I did my 15 minutes in the same.
So
15
it's
minutes
like
almost gave you 2 levels right there.
it's like 4 p.m. when the wheat field finally gives way to grass.
Nice.
Do we ever notice the like the carving statues that was mentioned?
I would have mentioned.
Okay.
Still a whole lot of nothing.
Gonna be a lot of that.
Is
I
water,
argue
is water
nothing is
visible at
the
this point?
best.
Is water invisible? Fuck no.
Okay.
No.
It
Is
takes
that-
5 days to get to Waterdeep.
Oh, okay. I
Now,
didn't
is
know
this
how straight and
a-
flat this road was.
Now, is this a grazing commons kind of grass or a fallow field kind of grass?
I need you to define those.
Are there sheep wandering around nomming on things, or is it just a field?
There are no sheep wandering around nomming on things. There are, however, trees about 400 yards in front of you.
Oh boy, it's a forest.
They
At
look
least a
pretty.
grove.
Well, something different. That'll be nice.
At least a little bit cooler.
The sun is
Yeah.
starting to set, but you've got hours yet.
Does anyone else enjoy this like a lot? Because like
It's
It's
nice.
a nice bit of downtime between the craziness we've had.
We're not being
Yeah.
stabbed or shot at for a change.
For
Dude,
once,
we came-
for once, the task is super simple. Push cart.
We
Yeah.
came out here, and it has been so much less cluttered than Waterdeep has ever once been. Like, even when we went out to sea, it was like everything was so cluttered.
So what I'm hearing is you all want to head back to Amber Ridge as soon as possible.
What I want is Waterdeep to get a better construction plan, so everything's not 2 centimeters from another.
Take it up with
mean-
Silverhand.
I will. Don't test me.
There's fields on the outskirts of Waterdeep, Salcom.
Yeah, we were there. There was a giant magical storm.
Yeah, won't forget that for a while.
There's places like this on the outskirts of Waterdeep closer to it.
What are the kids doing anyway?
I don't know.
We'll
At
have to find out
your
at some point.
at your right hand, about 50 meters back from the road, you now see a large farmhouse.
Boy,
Was that the direction the farmer and the woman went?
They just retreated back into the field. You don't know
Oh,
where they
okay.
went.
Don't know if they came up here or not.
I'm getting flashbacks from our time in the cornfield. We got lost immediately.
I
That being said,
Y'all.
as you pass, you do see a familiar, like, older matronly woman sitting on the stoop, and she's doing that thing where you toss weed up in the air.
friendly wave.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, give it away.
Lawrence would too.
She pauses and, like, dusts her hands on her white apron and then waves at you.
Thumbs up. Continue.
Mhm. So yeah, you guys, like, turn away, and you hear, like, the type of whistle that only a farmer's wife can do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Lawrence would immediately snap his head and look over.
Yeah, and and she's looking at you, and she points up the road in the direction that you're going, and the look on her face is very obviously a question.
And Lawrence,
So, we
Lawrence
imagine
would
for the
nod.
kids.
Lawrence would nod, wave his hand like, up and down, like, yep.
Yeah, so she holds up one finger and goes into the house.
Alright.
Hold up.
Yeah, we gotta wait for I suppose.
Hey, why are we...
Take a breather.
Sincere question, why are we playing the hand sign game? Constance has thaumaturgy.
No, she has
Common
druidism.
folk aren't really keen on music, so so
A little bit later, Pa comes out, the guy from the tower. He
Mhm.
comes out with Ma goes back to work. Pa starts walking across the field towards you.
Lawrence would probably start heading over to meet him.
Meet him halfway.
Yeah, meet him there.
Halfway, leave the car
yeah,
here.
so you go up to him. He
I
says,
will leave Umbra on the cart.
okay, noted. He's got the dog with him, but he keeps his hand in front of it so it doesn't, like, bark at Brayden. And he's also got like a machete, just like on his belt.
Right.
He doesn't have a sword, but he's got a machete.
I mean, it's a good way to take down wheat.
A good way to take down wolves.
That too.
Oh, again.
He nods at you, looks you all up and down. He says, "Remember what I said?"
Well-
About the orc, yeah.
Not these trees, but these trees, then a field, and then another set of trees. And that's the ones you gotta watch out for.
Mhm.
We will keep an eye out.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
You might want to
Okay.
rest for a spell. You don't want to go that way at night.
Oh, we plan to.
Yeah, we'll be resting for too much longer. We appreciate all the help.
None. You did what you said you were going to do. Didn't hurt my land, didn't hurt my kin. I appreciate honesty, especially from young folk.
Mm. Growing up on a farm ourselves, there's a lot that honesty means between farm folk.
He nods.
Can't trust your neighbors, who can you trust?
Well, I got a question.
Alright.
Sure.
I'm good at those now.
Where are my neighbors? Like, gestures back the way you came.
And us.
Haven't seen anyone for several days now.
They were in a bit of trouble, to say the least. I assume you mean Goldenfields.
Nods.
Yeah.
It was a small problem. We helped solve it.
Their walls are as high as water deep. What trouble could they be having?
It wasn't nothing major. No. Nothing that couldn't be solved with a good day's work.
They'll be home before you know it.
Now, I need you kids to be honest with me because my boy said something that it don't sit right with me.
Okay.
He said he saw dragons flying over Goldenfields.
Yep.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
say in giant to Sokka.
This is...
We should tell him.
I think Sokka responds in giant. I'm not giving this old man a heart attack. He nearly died. He nearly died last night just seeing Braden.
And he continues, he says, I need to know if that boy's getting supper tonight.
Well, he should.
There were some dragons, yes.
He didn't lie to you, if that's the answer to the question.
Yeah, he nods, like scratches his chin. Like, you folk know why?
There was some territorial disputes going on. We helped. There's now a dragon that works there in Goldenfields in case you go and it's there.
Nods slowly.
The dragon.
Nice, if a bit pompous.
Before you ask, the dragon didn't cause the dispute.
Yeah. The dragons got involved, but they weren't any cause of it.
Folks say the road to Waterdeep is closed. Why is that?
Some political disputes, unfortunately.
We're actually going to give Waterdeep a wide berth for a while until that settles down.
You
Because
know if the road
politics
will
is
be
settled.
open come harvest time?
Hopefully.
Hopefully so.
I'd think so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
We'll
I
be
doubt it
keeping
would
close
last that
tabs
long.
on the situation because one of our friends here actually makes their home there.
Yeah,
Alright.
Lawrence
We-
is a blacksmith.
We actually run a bar there.
You see him, like, his eyes light up a little bit when you say bar, but he nods. He's obviously got something else on his mind. He says, one more thing. My youngest says, and he's looking at Pierce, you're a warlock or something.
A wizard, yes. A mage of some description.
Come with me. He
Okay.
turns and starts walking back towards the farmhouse.
Now, Pierce will follow.
He says, I got no disrespect for the people who do magic, and they do a lot of good. Some folks say they're lazy. I don't necessarily agree, but I do know that magic is dangerous. You know
It
how
can be
to-
in the wrong hands.
Like, you see him look at your hands for a second. He's leading you, like, around the farmhouse to, like, a big locked cellar.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh no!
Oh boy!
Round
Oh
two.
dear.
Round 2!
And he says, like, was hoping maybe you could help me with something. I found something in my fields several seasons ago, but I haven't had an opportunity to have it dealt with. I don't feel comfortable carrying it around, carrying it to Waterdeep. And, well,
so
he only asked Pierce to go with him. I don't know about the rest of them.
He can do this. Pierce is strong.
And he says,
No,
like,
if he only wanted Pierce, then he's got.
he only wanted Pierce.
Yeah, in that case,
I
one for
ain't
sake.
comfortable taking it to Waterdeep myself, and I tried to call the tower, but they ain't sent nobody.
This old man's about
Oh,
to give
you're-
us a lance.
Well, you're in luck. I am a captain of Force Grey.
As he's unlocking the lock, he says, "I'm not sure what that means."
I work with the tower personally.
Like opens the cellar, big double door cellar, and starts walking down a wooden ladder, gesturing you to follow him.
I'm guessing it's dark down there.
It is not actually.
It's lit. Okay, I will follow him
They
down.
use it. It's a working cellar. He uses it throughout the day.
Yeah. Okay.
You go down, and it's a normal cellar. It's got it's got a little millstone in here. It's got like various sacks and crates and barrels of produce and such thing. He's got a couple casks. He's got a couple of bottles. But in the back, there's this old like steamer trunk, and he goes up to it and he blows the dust off of it. And he unlocks it, and he opens it, and he moves some like various like old man antiques aside, and he pulls out another wooden box. This one is like oblong, like wooden and oblong. And he pulls it out and closes the trunk, sets the box on top of it, opens the latch and opens that box, and in it there's just what appears to be a stick.
A stick.
But it's scorched on one end, and every so often like a little green bud forms on it and then fades away again.
I'll reach over and cast Identify on it.
Okay.
Crush up the pearl.
Yep. So this is a druidic focus.
Druidic focus. Okay, let me open my notes.
Yep. It was crafted with a purpose. Like this is a druid's focus, like actually made by a druid.
Okay.
You can cast Druidcraft in conjunction with another spell while using this.
Ooh.
Golly.
Interesting.
It raises. Okay.
Craft in conjunction with another spell while using this.
It raises your spell attack and spell saves by 2.
Raises spell attack and saves by 2.
And it can store up to 3 levels of druid spells.
And store up to 3 levels of druid spells.
It currently has plant growth stored in it.
Okay, I want to know who the fuck died in that field.
That's a fancy focus.
Yeah.
Well, what I can tell you right now is it's not going to explode your cellar. I can promise you that.
Well, I had it under lock and key, so I would hope not.
It only has 1 use of it left. But it has a spell that may help your harvest stored in it.
He tilts his head at you.
Let me double check I have the definition of plant growth right.
Plant growth takes a week to cast.
Is it?
It's either an action or 8 hours.
Oh, 8 hours, excuse me.
1 action to do the simple, thick overgrown, and 8 hours to enrich the land.
Yes.
No,
It
I'm thinking.
is beautifully carved, I should say. Like, it looks like a stick, but like the more you look at it, you're like, wait a minute, the tapering on the stick is artificial.
On the one hand, I really want this stick. On the other hand, I don't want to take
Trying
this
to
fancy
admit
thing from the farmers.
I mean, it's not like they can use it.
No, but someone at Golden Fields might be able to do it for them.
The ant can use the plant growth, I think. Like, the ant can just do plant growth, I think.
The
Yeah,
man was walking around and just reviving plants.
Yeah, he do be like that.
He do be like that.
Lefurlios.
Lefurlius, that was his name. Thank you. The one we revived.
Yes! The one who gave you the golden bark apple and the wither bark apple.
Mm-hmm.
Where we got that, okay.
What do you do, Pierce?
On the one hand, this could really help Connie. On the other hand, this could really help these farmers.
I mean, could always use a plant growth.
I mean, you're the only one who knows about it right now. So.
Idea that I had. If that's alright.
But the issue is Pierce knows about it.
Huh.
And so it's a moral dilemma.
I mean, the first thing that came to mind for me was offer to use said thing to enrich their land. Spend the night, do the 8 hours, do that for them. And with turn we give 1 to Connie.
Let me see. Because I think only our druid can do it. Let me see if they're willing to stay here for a little while. And we might be able to use this to help you.
Help? How?
Well, it has 1 charge of a spell that will enrich the harvest.
The land.
Enrich the land for about a year's time.
Wouldn't say no to that.
Let me
What
go
do you
see if
need?
just this.
He nods.
But it only has 1 use left of it. After that, I don't think it's any good to y'all.
Why not save it for somebody who's having a poor harvest then? You saw my field.
I think he'll nod.
This man do be having a prosperous year, though.
He do. He do. His field did not get ransacked this year.
Maybe next year.
Do you want anything in return for it?
Yes, get it off my land.
I can do that, certainly, sir.
He nods, like closes the wooden case and holds it out to you.
You'll take it.
Be happy to be rid of the thing.
Absolutely. I forget. Peasants be like that, though.
Some
You
of
see,
them.
I don't fear magic, but also I'm of the special mind of fuck that shit.
It's also, I don't fear magic, but I also don't fuck with it. So
Yeah, I don't blame the poor dude, because if I had the ability to access magic, oh boy, my house would have been gone a long time ago.
yup.
You see, magic is it's like a knife without a hilt. It looks pretty, but I ain't gonna use it.
Pretty much.
Yeah. And so Pierce will like climb back up the stairs,
Yeah.
follow
So,
him.
so you start to head back to the stairs, and he says, "Now hold on." And he reaches behind one of the like shelves with like, bags on it. And he pulls out a brown jug. And he grins at you. And he's like, "Want a sip?"
What's in it?
He chuckles. He says, "Blue dragon's breath."
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Is he joking or is like
Make an insight check.
okay? Like, is this an actual alcoholic drink? What?
I'm sorry. You said that, and my brain went, "Yo, my guy got McDonald's Sprite."
Fucking hell.
Wow.
Nope. Fuck. I hope that wasn't my first die. Nope, it's not.
Okay, so 1, make sure you're rolling as a character, and
Yes.
2, whatever liquid is in this jug he's calling Blue Dragon's breath. Yes.
Sip it.
But that's the only way to know what a potion does. Sure, I'll sip a bit.
Make a Constitution save with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
He
Fuck.
pops the cork off of this thing, boom, and it's just the smell alone
Ah, fuck. Do I have
makes your head
inspiration?
swim.
I do not have
It's really,
inspiration.
really good moonshine, isn't it?
Depends on your definition of good. Hey,
It's very
Pierce.
strong moonshine.
Hey, Pierce. Have you ever seen when the Looney Tunes character drinks the really strong alcohol and they get struck by lightning and start squashing and stretching?
Yellow bat.
That's what
Yeah.
Pierce does.
Oh, fuck.
Like, you took a sip of this and you already feel it in your head. Everything, like...
The alcohol percentage of this shit. Oh my god.
What is the alcohol percentage of this shit? 120.
So it really is Everclear.
Yeah,
Right.
That's the shit the Flash gets drunk on.
If he's looking to sell it, Connie could make tinctures off of that.
Sockham would drink that. The fuck?
I'm gonna try and yell for Sockham. Sockham, come here!
You cannot speak.
Your throat's probably on fire.
Everything from your throat down is on fire. You can feel the twists of your intestines.
Ooh. That is unpleasant.
So you just go,
so proud of
fuck off! Like, if he wanted to kill you, you could not call for help at this point.
Fuck.
Takes a sip. The very next sound you hear.
You pretty much.
Yikes.
So you're sitting there dying, coughing, thumping your chest. It's good, isn't it? He just takes this huge, like, 3-gulp pull from the jug.
Holy shit.
Wow.
I'm gonna
That's
sit
fair.
here until I get over this for just a bit, like, just enough beat.
Yeah,
How much
and
constitution does this farmer have?
he's-
Fucking
And
win.
is he willing to
he,
fart?
he has a
He's got
feat. He has a feat called alcoholic. That's why.
He has affinity with this bottle of moonshine.
He like plumps the cork back in the jug, sets it behind the shelf, and says, "Don't tell the missus." And you're just like, oh.
I won't.
Or it's
As
probably-
long as you
it's
make
probably-
my brother drink some of that.
The big one or the big one?
Yes.
The tall one with the belt.
No. He starts walking towards the exit. You're limping after him.
Ah. Ah.
So what do you think you're doing down there?
Fantastic.
So yeah, like he closes up the cellar, locks it back up. Then they come back, like the old man and Pierce start walking back towards you guys, and very quickly you realize it looks like Pierce has been in a fight.
Lauren's looking from the old man
the old
to
man,
Paris.
what?
And the old man back to Paris, just like, oh, you
What
look like
happened?
shit.
I got you a present, Connie.
What?
Holds out the box.
Opens box.
Mimic?
Oh, okay. Do I know what this is?
Wow,
It is a
he got
stick
you
with its
a
burned on one end.
box.
Uh,
Wow, it's a box. That's what we always wanted.
okay, since you're bringing this to me, I'm guessing this is important somehow.
And I
He's
will
so-
leave the rest to you.
He's still struggling to breathe.
Yeah, the old man turns and heads back to the farmhouse.
Are you
look
okay? Did you
poisoned,
get
Pierce.
I don't know if
pulled
you know
over?
water.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I promise. Tries to stand up a little straighter. Coughs again.
Yep.
So,
You
Boughs down
want
there,
some water?
Yeah, water would be great. Not Rockham's flask, please.
I started filling that up, don't worry.
You know what? Speaking of things that hurt, Lawrence, can I have my axe back?
Oh, the big battle axe?
Yeah.
Yeah, by all means. Hands over.
So Pierce, you down some water. It does not help.
So you go to a fight with a stick and a
What?
box? What happened?
That's a druidic focus, Connie.
Where the hell did you find that?
That'll do it. Where did he find a focus?
Where?
Yeah, we should probably find out where he found that. Probably in the field, but
Did that old man murder a druid? He whispers to Pierce.
No, not that I know of. The bottle he had down there could have, though.
O's and all.
Something he called. What was it called?
Blue Dragon's Breath.
Blue Dragon's Breath. I'm asking you about moonshine.
Have I ever heard of such a thing?
Yes, Blue Dragon's Breathe.
Okay,
No,
in
as an
regards to
alcoholic
being a drink.
No.
He's a bartender, technically.
No, you have not.
Huh.
He told me not to tell his wife.
There's a reason he didn't mention it to me. I mentioned we run a bar.
You think your size has something to do with it?
Maybe it's
That
not.
squeak is perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, my head. I'm
Have
sitting on the
some more
cart.
water.
You can't stop me.
Get yourself a snack or something.
Okay, so druidic focus, awesome. Did you happen to identify it?
I did. Give me a minute.
As he's climbing onto the cart, just flops down on his butt.
And it's probably a struggle for him to get into the
He
cart.
starts listing off arcane jargon that only him and Connie will understand.
Make a con save.
Okay.
To not throw up as soon as he belly flop.
Hey, don't sit there. That's where my carrots are. I'm eating those.
Your
Hey,
carrots.
wait,
Okay.
wait. God damn it! The dice!
Oh, no.
Why? I'm so close! I haven't got one of these in ages! Why?
I think I know what it is.
So,
How bad is it?
Percival lets out this belch that sounds like it comes from Sockham.
I mean, Lawrence should stop. Just be like, okay,
The-
I'm
the
impressed.
belch-
From Braden.
Empties his chest completely. He has to take a big breath afterwards, and then all of your, drunkenness clears up.
Okay.
Nice. 8.5 out of 10.
I was 1 point off of Valorous. I'm so mad.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, first of all, nice one.
I feel better.
Alright.
He'll move the carrots out of the way.
3 or 4 minutes after that,
I feel better.
there ain't no way that boy's gonna catch his breath anytime soon after something like that.
Fair.
Ain't no fucking way.
Okay, he'll, I don't know exactly how to do it, but I'll just say it. Druid craft in conjunction with another spell while using it. Spell attack saved by 2. Store 3 levels of druid spells.
Currently
currently
has
has-
plant growth in it.
Currently
Her
has plant
eyes
growth
get
in it. Does it-
wider and wider as you
assuming-
explain.
I'm assuming it requires attunement.
Well, yeah.
And he'll mention
Even
it
if you're
needs
not
to be-
attuned, it counts as a focus.
and I'll mention that as well. But for the fancy shit, you need to be attuned.
That's a fancy stick.
Including the spell storing thing?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm already maxed out.
What do you have?
You
What
can
you
pass
got?
off your spell storing stone.
I have my... Sorry, they're a little scattered. I've got my...
Crescent.
My moonsicle thingy for the better healing. Excuse me, that's my current focus. I've got the thingy that boosts my dexterity, and I have... Where's that other thing?
How much does your sickle increase your thing by?
The sickle's pretty good last I checked.
Huh?
I said the sickle. I remember it was pretty good.
No, I thought I heard Connie answer, and I didn't hear it over you.
I don't remember what else you had.
Oh, it was the Iron Stone.
I'm trying to remember what the sickles plus spell attack bonus was.
1. I
But
think.
this one pretty...
Let me check.
But
Stuff
it gives
like
her a
this.
D4 additional healing.
Can these things stack?
Well, you only use one focus.
I mean, yeah, but if you're tuned to both...
You use the focus to get the bonus.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so she would be able to get the healing when she casts healing spells if she uses the sickle, but still get the spell attacks if she uses the other focus.
No, because she has to channel the healing spell through the sickle to get the bonus.
Like, she pulls the sickle up, presents it for healing, pulls the stick up for the spell attacks.
Yeah, if she wanted to attune to both, yes. What's up?
No, Connie's not sure what to do with this.
Ah,
We can think on it for a while.
Yeah.
How long has he had the stick for? Did he say?
He shrugs. No, he did not.
yes, he did.
How long did it? Wait, look. How long did he say he had it?
He said he had it for a good few seasons.
Following up on the sickle thing, it's not just the extra healing. I also get +1 wild shape. It's a +2 sickle, and it does double damage to shifters.
Oh. Then Pierce will say that he's had it for a few seasons.
I mean, if no one's came to try and claim it. Shrug. Fair game.
I suppose.
Yeah, but it probably belongs to someone back at Golden Fields.
I mean, I doubt it if it was all the way out here in his fields.
Unless it belongs to someone around here.
I mean, if we run into anyone, we can always give it back.
We'll ask around. But still, I feel bad taking it. This thing's really valuable.
I mean, respectfully, we're out in the middle of nowhere. This is, like, the prime area of where people
Listen, I paid
want
for
nothing to do with magic.
that.
Go ahead, Pierce.
Fuck what? I was gonna say I paid for it with something. I don't know how to word this.
What do you mean?
No, I mean like. I certainly paid for it by almost getting fucking destroyed by alcohol.
You would.
No, I'm good. I'm gonna drop that. Go ahead.
Okay. So, I mean, you could just add it to the cart if you want.
You know,
Technically speaking, Rock is also a druid.
Yeah,
That's
but Connie
true.
makes use of it.
Do you want the fancy who's what's it, or are you full too?
Let me check. I don't think I'm full yet. So I'm attuned to the new shit that's talking about me.
Oh, before I forget, I still have the magic machete.
Yeah, you got the magic machete. Somebody has the bull helmet, and somebody has that mace, which you guys still have not used yet, which is shocking to me.
Yeah, I have the mace. I just haven't attuned to it yet.
I've got the helm.
I was gonna say, I thought Pierce had the helm.
I'm attuned to the shield, the belt, and Durnan's ring.
But then that axe is useless to you, dude.
Yeah.
That's a +2
Only
battle axe. It requires attunement.
Oh fuck! I thought it was just masterwork. Oh, I asked about this.
Yeah, and I said it was a +2 battle axe.
I don't think the handy haversack is attunement, is it?
Nope.
No,
fuck
standalone.
me. All right, I'm still stuck with just the shield.
They have the signal horn.
Dude, if you want the fucking attunement ring, I can give you that. Because I'm using it to attune to the Waystone, which we are currently not using.
Yeah, that's fair actually.
So yeah, I can unattune to the Waystone and give you the ring.
I don't think my longbow +1 is attuned.
Is it masterwork or is it enchanted +1?
I don't remember. It just says +1 on the thing.
Is it a magic bonus of +1?
Sorry if that rolled like something.
The ballista.
The ballista's
No,
not
it's both.
enchanted.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
trying to find out. Hold on. This might not be a thing I can do on mobile. I'm trying to look at the stat box and all that. So I think it's just masterwork.
If
I
it's
don't remember enchanting
if
it.
it's
So.
masterwork, then it doesn't need to be enchanted. If it's plus or attuned, if it's enchanted +1, then it does need attunement.
According to the notes from last time, it is masterwork, but it also has a +1 attack, +1 to attack.
+1 to attack is what masterwork gives. Does it have a +1 magic bonus?
I'm
It
trying
does
to-
not.
Okay, then it does not require attunement.
Okay. Then I think I have an open slot.
Would you like the stick or the
Nice.
Mace.
mace?
Well,
I kept going Morningstar. That's not it.
let's say I've been carrying the mace around. We just haven't attuned to it yet. I could take the stick for a while, and then we can swap things around if we need to.
All right.
Frankly, if Braden's fine with the swap. But wait, do I have to give something up to attune to the ring so I can attune?
Yes.
I'm not-
You have to attune to the ring, and then that gives you 2 more attunement slots.
Okay, so
So-
I give up attunement to something. To
It's the
attune to
actual-
that.
It's the actually useful version, not the joke item version.
Correct.
Yeah, just put something away for now and start attuning to the thing.
So
I
I
think
can
We
I
might
can
as well
attune.
unattune to the ring, to attune to the other ring, to then reattune to the ring.
You know what would be probably the most thematic combo to do here? I unattune from Ernan's ring for now.
Mhm.
Attune to the ring of attunement. Then use the attunement slots for Ernan's ring. And if you're okay with it, Rock.
That's what
that
Brayden
mace-
said, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
You want the mace?
I've got the shield.
So he just
So-
offers it back to you. I've just been carrying it around the last 2 days. So, all yours, bud.
I'll hold on to that until I'm attuned to the ring of attunement.
Okay.
That's a lot of attunes.
Fuck, I now need to add that to my.
Yeah, we'll manage it. It's all good.
We still don't have the stats for that mace.
Do you not?
No, we didn't
Oh,
identify it with the
goodness gracious! You guys are in for a treat. You're gonna be like, why didn't we have this for Goldenfield? Sokka's gonna be so mad at me. Like,
I don't know what it's called, so right now I'm calling it Deer Yak Stone Strike.
I just called it Magic Maze question mark.
yeah, when you attune to it, you will know that the mace does have a name.
Oh, jeez.
And the problem
that
is,
usually means heavy in magical enchant.
the problem is I don't remember what it's called. Like the name of the mace is the thing that the bowl does. It's not a snort, but it's that prolonged exhale. It has a name. And I don't know what it is.
I don't know.
If anybody knows, let me know.
I'm gonna add the magic stick to my inventory.
Snore, pant, dram, grunt, breathe, laugh, sound, drop. Not saying that one. Shot and sip.
Okay, none of those are good. So I think like they're Goliaths, so they probably called the mace Bellow. Thank you. That was what I was looking
There
for.
you go.
Okay.
Would
So-
you like the stats of this thing?
Yes.
So Bellow is a +3 mace.
Mm-hmm.
It has 4 heads. Each of these heads has a charge.
Oh,
Wow.
hold on. What is going on with my...
Oh god, he's about to get samurai.
I'm
Okay,
ready to get
there we go.
just in case.
Okay, I'm good.
While a head is charged, it does siege damage. Oh, I should mention, this is a large-sized mace.
Okay.
While a head is charged, it does siege damage. You can expend the charge of a head to cast the spell that is ensorcelled from that head. And you have 4 options.
We're getting to that. Give me a second. Spell 1.
Hold on.
Oh.
You are immune to any of these effects. Let me walk that back. You are immune to any of the effects cast from the mace that you're holding. That does not mean that if somebody else casts the same spell, you're immune to that.
Right.
It just means...
I had typed it that way while you were saying it because I assumed that's what
Okay.
it would be.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Eye bite.
Okay.
Contagion.
Okay.
Cloud kill. And fog
Ooh.
cloud.
So you're telling me you could see through the fog cloud that you create with this?
Yes, that is exactly what I'm
That
telling
is
you.
rude!
God, just cloud kill, follow up, fog cloud, stand there and wait for things to try and come and get you.
Oh my god.
Also, I now understand what he meant, what Eric meant when he said, yeah, that thing doesn't really care if you're a friend or a foe.
Yep.
I get it now. Anything else? Am I good to close this tab?
It does like a tier up, like because it's a large weapon. It does a tier up of the mace, and it's a +3 magic weapon. But yeah, other than that, yeah, that's what it is.
I gotta go find a mace. Mace. No. Weapon.
I believe it's a
There it
D8, so it would be a D10.
Nice.
Mace. A
That
D6.
is a very
So
nice.
it's a D8.
Look at that one.
So it goes to D8. Yep.
Let me make sure I got that put in correctly.
Yep.
Why does it say each?
I don't know. Why does it say each?
Oh, that's in the description. I am a buffoon. So do these spells come with their own save, or does it come off my save?
They do come with their own save.
Oh, goody, hold on.
The
I'd
spell
have to
save is
open that tab.
17.
Oh my god.
God damn.
Sorry, I got a little lost in the whole whether to take the ring thing or not. Is Rock gonna take the stick, or am I gonna hold on to it?
Yeah, I took the stick.
Okay. Do you want anything? Do you want any spells in there?
Oh.
Because I'm pretty sure I can cast higher than you.
Is it 3 like spell levels, or how does it work?
Yeah, it could be 1 third level spell, or a third level,
Well, there's
or a
already
second
something
level
in
and a
it, right?
first level, or 3 first levels.
Well, if there's already something in it, we have to account for that.
I
Right.
need to mention how it gets its charges back, Salcom.
Okay.
It gets 1 charge back a day, chosen randomly from the charges that are missing.
Okay.
It currently
But
has all 4 charges.
But I know what charge it has regained, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So if he's attuned to the thing, I'm assuming we've moved on from the farmhouse by now?
Yes.
How much does it weigh?
What does the mace normally weigh?
Mace normally weighs 4 pounds.
So this would weigh 9 pounds and then attune back down to 5.
Nice. I'm still every single time startled by Diriak's shield being fucking 60 pounds.
It's a giant slab of metal.
I understand that. It's just every time I look at that, I go, holy shit. And it's like, you know what? Never mind. That makes sense.
They had to melt down a mountain for your shield.
I like it.
It weighs like a car door is made out of aluminum and it's heavy as fuck.
Mhm.
This is like twice as big as a car door and made out of bronze.
Yeah.
Like,
Dang, what the fuck is that?
yeah, basically, like,
It's a shield. It looks like it weighs 1,000 pounds. Actually, about half a ton.
half a ton, 60 pounds. You heard it here first, folks.
Close enough.
Hey, it's half a ton to anyone not attuned.
So
Or wait, what's a ton?
2,000.
Five
So half a ton.
thousand.
More than most of us can carry.
And it is not half a ton because this thing is like 400 pounds.
Yeah,
big.
so it was quarter ton.
Yep. So, you guys leave the farmhouse, pulling the cart as you go. How late into the evening do you travel?
I would suggest just before sundown, so we actually have some light to set things up.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, just wanted to set up a camp tonight.
Okay. Are you setting up a camp, or are you Galder Towering?
I'm gonna say the other
Did-
starter emergency.
Did Pierce follow through and
Yes, I
copy
did.
down?
I did. I have it prepared today.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go
I'm gonna
in
save the
town.
arrow for like emergencies if we're ever in really bad weather in the future.
So Galder's Tower's getting cast.
What level?
There you go.
I've add a third.
Okay. Galder's Tower comes up. You guys settle in for the night. Is there anything you guys want to do on day 2 of your journey?
I would like to train to get more.
Wait,
more
we
time
can talk
to
about downtime in a second.
Oh, anything in particular we want to do?
Yes.
I'm looking up plant growth. Sorry. Plant growth is 3rd level, so that means it's full right now, or how does the spell level work for this state?
Yeah,
It
it's
is full right now.
Okay, cool.
Lawrence will probably nudge Braden at some point. Just be like, so, did you catch what the farmer said about the about that other forest?
Yeah, there's one before it.
Yeah.
Pull your
I still
tokens
know
out, guys.
anything about that.
Remember
Sorry,
that
what?
if you sleep normally, you get 2 actions. If you sleep half the night, you get 3 actions. And if you don't sleep at all, you get 4 actions. Go ahead.
Hold
And
on.
sorry, what was it you were saying about the first set of forest?
Just that, not sure what to think about that.
It's probably just a natural barrier between the fields. Maybe separating 2 of the farmsteads.
Maybe.
Yeah, but well, keep an eye out, make sure nothing decides to jump out of it as.
Yeah.
Because we're
agreed.
still a ways off of the Arctic forest, and that's on the other side of the river.
Right.
So we don't need to worry about that for a while.
Still, doesn't hurt to keep an eye out.
True.
Okay. Connie, Salk, and Brayden, you getting tokens out?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was looking for something. Hang on.
What are you looking for?
Well, I had started a clock previously, and now I can't remember the details for what I suggested.
So, we could talk about who's going to be doing what. So, animal care, don't have any animals that need care. Nobody risks exhaustion. Everybody's at full HP.
Yes.
You guys are good there. Hunting and foraging, you're still eating off the cart, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pitch Break Camp, Galder's Tower, Restoration, nobody needs healing. Take Watch, you've got Umbra, Wayfinding, you're
We're
following
on
the
a
road.
road.
So you guys have another relatively free night. Place your tokens and we'll resolve these.
I have something I want to do with training, but I need help with it, with someone.
And I'm down to.
I want to try and get more affinity with the helm. I'm at 0 out of 4?
Yeah, let's get that going.
But I need someone to
Mess with.
dedicate time with me to do that. Unless I can do it to someone while they're doing something else.
Yeah, you can absolutely do it to someone while they're doing something else. Like, you could just see through their eyes while they're doing something else. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, if that's the case,
I want to try out. Unless someone wants to specifically help me with it and push my counter up even more. Which,
Like I said, I'm open because I have to wait on my training because I think I need to get a book or something.
if you're willing to, there's something else I want to do. Let me see if I can find it in the class action thing.
Right, I don't think we stipulated what does sleeping only half the night do.
It gives you an extra camp action,
Right.
and you
that's it.
risk you make a save to risk exhaustion. If you pass, nothing happens. You get the extra action. If you fail, you get a level of exhaustion. You get the extra action either way. You get a level of exhaustion, and then when you long rest, you don't remove it, so that you would have 2 levels of exhaustion.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And then taking the 4 actions would be 2 exhaustion. No ifs or buts.
No, it only gives you 1 on that.
Oh, okay.
So, Sock, I know you got some IRL stuff going on right now. Can you hear me? Okay. To answer your question, you have a potion of Elven Rest. What that does is that allows you to only sleep for half the night. You also gain dark vision, and a couple of it, like, makes it easier to get up and, like, deal with something. So that would give you an extra camp action. A clock for Great Weapon Mastery, for fuck's sake, is 12 points. And yes, a feat for Dawncaller is possible, but it's a magical feat, so it's a little bit longer at 14.
I kind of want to use the wizard's class action.
Why don't you tell people what it is that you're looking at?
Not the studying, but this one. Using knowledge of magical currents in the world, the wizard can use ley lines to express around the campsite. Roll a d10, 1 causes a wild magic surge. 2 through 9 causes all parties with magical affinity to gain 1 additional slot of 1 level they would normally possess until their next long rest. I'm assuming the person gets to choose.
Correct.
And 10 causes both results. Can anyone give me a reason not to do this?
Go for it.
Well, magic surge could kill us.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's fine.
Could also take away our tower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pierce has got this.
Dispel Magic Surge could remove the tower.
I have more spell slots. I think I could make another Goner's Tower.
I believe you. You got this.
I'm tempted. I'm very tempted.
Do the wizard shit.
Do the wizard shit? Okay.
We only live once.
We'll do the wizard shit.
I've got experience to... Inspiration to counter that if it goes
I do not. I do not.
Okay, so roll your d10. Okay, everybody gets a spell slot, an extra spell slot.
Nice.
Yay, I can now use Shatter 3 times.
Yes. And then you're training with the helm here, so you can put another pip in that.
I don't get 1 in that to start with because Venturous with it, I have to get that.
I see that you have a third action down here, Gemzelis. I'm assuming you're popping that potion.
Is Rock helping me with that?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, so 2 pips.
Yes. Okay, cool. No worries, Sock. Connie, where are you putting your points? We need to get everybody on the board before we start resolving stuff.
Yeah.
So here's my conundrum. I have a clock called Feat Agile Spellcasting, and I can't remember what it was supposed to do.
I don't either.
So I'll disregard that for now then.
All 3 into training. Oh boy.
I
Okay.
was going to do the same.
We'll resolve that in a second.
Oh!
Brayden is also okay. Rock, where's your other pip going?
I'm just gonna help Pierce unless he doesn't need me for any reason.
Like, if you want to help me even more, that'll put me 3 pips in.
Yep.
Yeah,
Was
well,
about to say,
or something. We'll get
if I was able to get 2 assists, I could get Tunnel Fighter done.
You just need 2 assists to get Tunnel Fighter done?
Yeah.
Well, I can
Ooh.
assist Pierce, then assist Brayden, maybe.
You know what? I'll pull one of my pips and I'll
Wait,
I'll
I
assist
have-
Brayden.
Okay, no, that's not how that works. I was about to say, could
Okay.
he... No, that don't
So
work.
Pierce gets a total of 2 pips, and Brayden gets 5 pips. I'm assuming they're all going into Tunnel Fighter?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You are busy.
Yeah. So,
So-
fucking Lawrence and Rockham and Brayden are outside. Brayden has, like, spent the evening erecting this, like, trench made of dirt, and Rock and Lawrence are, like, running through it, and Brayden is practicing defending it until
Hitting him with a stick.
until eventually both of the brothers are, like, bruised and, like, rubbing their arms, and Brayden's just standing in the trench and they can't get past him.
They can't get him out of it.
Yep.
That's awesome.
I love it.
So why don't you tell people what the Tunnel Fighter fighting style gives you?
So, Tunnel Fighter. As a bonus action, I can take a defensive stance that lasts until my next turn. While in that defensive stance, I can make opportunity attacks without using my reaction. And I can then use my reaction to make melee attacks. Then I can use my reaction to make melee attacks against a creature that moves within 5 feet of me while within the reach.
Basically, he just gets infinite attacks of opportunity.
And he gets one he can choose to use whenever on top of that.
Correct.
And I also have Sentinel, so if I take that stance and anyone gets attacked by a creature that's close to me, stab. Stab.
That is a
Stop it.
rude combo.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
That's me.
I love it.
Stop. Nope. Done. Nope.
Lawrence, what are you putting a pip in?
Learning Kalashite.
Learning what?
Learning Kalashite.
Kalashite. Okay. Connie, what are you training?
Putting points into nature.
Oh, into, like, proficiency with the nature skill?
I'm already proficient. I'm trying to get even better at it.
Expertise.
Yeah.
Did I give you a clock for that?
I think you... I'll double check.
So-
You gave me a clock. I just can't remember if it was for expertise or just a single point.
Hey, go for anyone who wants to read it.
Sock, what are you putting points in?
Dawn Caller.
Okay, so 3 points towards Dawncaller. How do you know about Dawncaller, is my question.
My logicking is, I mean, every Goliath that's done something major has likely explained the things that gave them the basis to do it.
Okay.
And I assume sooner or later in one of the books it would be referenced.
Okay, that's all I needed. That's reasonable, that's logical, fair enough.
Following up on the nature clock, you gave me from 3 to 4 nature. It's 10 points.
3 to 4 nature. What?
The skill nature.
Oh, that's for a flat bonus. That's not for expertise.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, you just want a flat bonus?
I didn't realize expertise was an option at the time. So would it be possible to switch the clocks over?
Yes. However, as with all skill training, you need a way to increase your knowledge. So you need like a book or a mentor or something. Now, you had one.
Back in Waterdeep.
Well, that. But no, I meant your grandma.
I wasn't sure if she'd still be able to help being dead.
Yeah, but like, I feel like like, I feel like she taught you enough about nature to give you the ability to apply the techniques that you knew to advance sword expertise.
That makes sense.
However, it's not as simple as switching it over to expertise. You are currently proficient in the skill.
Correct.
Which means you are what I have as intermediate level. So you need to get artisan level, then expert level.
Okay.
And Brayden, what did I say artisan level was for you? Because you had cookery. Did I give you a clock for cookery?
You did. My the artisan would be the journeyman's chef.
No, it would be the one above that.
The one above that. Well,
it's
that's
tender
one that's
I know somebody in this group has something that they're working on artisan on. I just don't remember what number I gave you.
My gut says Lawrence.
I'm working
no.
with artisan in a different game. Do you want me to go pull that up?
It's 10 for journeyman, if that helps.
You can if you want to, but it's... I thought somebody here was working on artisan. It might be Lawrence.
No, I've got my expert metallurgy, but that's it.
I know why you're thinking cook sauces because I asked about it for Kilio for expertise.
That's it.
There you go.
Let me
I'm
pull
just
it up.
saying, Brayden eventually puts his own cookbook out. He calls it Cooks and Crooks.
Yeah.
Listen,
yes.
That's
yeah,
classic.
Lawrence, you've got expert metallurgy, but you don't have... Do you have expertise in your smith's tools?
I believe. Yes.
You have expertise in your
I'm sorry.
smith's tools.
I've got
You could go for expertise in that.
Oh.
You could go for expertise in... I mean, and technically it goes up to mastery. In any of those crafting skills that you have. You don't have to stop where you are. All you have to do is be like, I want to raise X from here to the next rank, and I'll give you a clock, dude.
Yeah, I'll do that for Smith's Tools.
I'm just saying, by the logic of this conversation, Salcom is an artisan of persuasion.
Technically true. So, your smith's tools themselves will raise when you raise your other crafting aspects. So when you raise your forging, your metallurgy, etc., then your smith's tool will raise. So like right now you've got expert metallurgy, which is great.
Well, yeah, I'm working on a clock for that.
Right. But you need expert forging. You're at journeyman forging currently, I think.
You know what it was? It was 8 to artisan and then 12 to expert to where I would get expertise.
Right.
Well, I said journeyman was 10, so I fucked it up somewhere down the line. So it's 12 to artisan and 14 after that to expertise.
Okay, I need to change what I have written here.
Yep, sorry. So, like, if you want to start a clock for, like, all of your, like, each of your crafting things that you have to go up the next tier, just tell me what they are, and I'll hook you up.
Okay, cool.
As in now.
Oh, well, in that case, let's see, tinsmithing, goldsmithing.
What level of those are you?
Basic goldsmith, intermediate tinsmith.
Okay, so your journeyman tinsmith, basic goldsmith. Okay.
What's the tier after artisan?
Expert.
Expert.
Metallurgy is intermediate. You did tell me that the next one was expert, so it would be advanced instead, correct?
Yeah, artisan. You're a journeyman. I changed the scale since we've talked. I'm sorry. So
no worries.
Intermediate is journeyman, and then after that is artisan.
Okay.
And then expert is past artisan.
So it's 26 to bump from just base proficiency to base expertise.
Correct.
So are you keeping notes on all this, Cellarfall?
Yes, I am.
Oh, I'm not starting the clock yet because I want to get the nature thing sorted first. But what would it be to have a spell always prepped?
Like a permanent spell slot, or?
No, not a spell slot, just not having to prep one specific spell.
Making it so one spell is always prepared and doesn't count towards
Kind of like your subclass spells.
I think you can just do that. You choose what spells you prep. Like,
the logic is to have one that doesn't count towards the total anymore.
is that what you're saying, Connie?
Precisely.
I don't have that in front of me right now.
That's fair.
Like, to have a spell that does not count towards your prep number.
Correct.
I need to take some balance passes at that concept, but just thinking off my head, at least 24.
That's fine. I mostly wanted to bring it up before I forgot about it.
Understood. So you're going to put 2 points towards artisan nature.
Yes.
Gonna
Okay.
get some gnomes real quick.
Everybody locked in?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You gain the benefit of a long rest. You can restore whatever resources you need to restore. The next dawn comes. Things are quiet on the Western Front. However, this is the third day out of Golden Fields.
Mm-hmm.
Beyond noon today, providing you make similar progress, beyond noon today, you are officially closer to Waterdeep than you are to Golden Fields. So you should be thinking about turning aside and fording the river or whatever at some point.
Yeah, Connie's gonna be keeping an eye out for a good spot to cross.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your marching order?
Preferably.
All right, Pierce.
Who's got the cart and what's your marching order?
Let's go, Pierce.
Pierce is not here.
I guess I'm making another survival check.
Okay.
I'll take it up with Rock.
Okay. Okay. Following the road?
Yep.
Okay. Connie, you're keeping a lookout for a spot to cross. I need a perception check, please. What's the bonus?
Guidance.
Okay. And then, yeah, marching order.
Right in front, leading the way.
I feel like Connie's in the middle somewhere.
Well, the middle was the cart.
What?
Probably between Braden and the cart. You're looking out for stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Lawrence and Rock pulling the cart. Sokka's rear guard.
Yeah.
Okay. Braden.
Yeah.
You smell something on the wind.
Sorry.
Smelly smell.
You smell pine oil, wood stain, like the thing that like seals wood and makes it like dark.
Oh, lacquer?
I guess.
Yeah, that's lacquer.
And the distinct smell of orc.
As we're like trudging along, like Braden slows and like sniffs the air. Slows a bit more and like stops a bit. There's a slight look of confusion in his face.
Okay.
Takes another whiff. Turns round to the rest of them. Did any of you smell that?
No, is the answer.
Yeah, it's Pierce's armpits.
Yeah, but
No.
That might be the mace. I haven't wiped it off yet.
No, I smell.
No, definitely.
Can I tell what direction it's coming from?
It's on the wind, and the wind is blowing into your face.
No, it's coming from down the road more. It smells like woodworking.
Well, that we were told that the woods around that orc are worked.
Yeah, and yeah, it's mixed with orc as well. It's the
Well.
fact that they're mixed. You wouldn't expect if these are broken orcs to woodwork.
Remind me. Okay. For some reason, I keep thinking that we were told. The old man said that there was multiple, but
Yep.
for some reason, I'm thinking I'm thinking it was me or Rock were told that there's only one.
You were told by Snoot that there was one.
Newt.
The kobold.
The kobold. Right.
Rest in peace.
That you murdered.
You absolute monster.
Yeah. Anyway.
No, so yeah, I get the guy said that there were they put the tokens down for like, their victims, but it takes another deep sniff. There isn't any blood on there, nor is there like the metalwork that orcs would usually use. It's just wood and orc.
Maybe they're using the smell of lacquer to cover the smell of blood?
I
mean, there's like...
Are they smart enough for that? Are orcs smart enough for that?
Depends on the
Apparently
orc.
there's only one of them there anyway.
Wait, what?
Where are you getting that from? We were told there was a band of them.
Kobold?
What do you mean?
Blink, blink.
Oh, they kobold. Say, yeah, okay.
How did the kobold know there was only one?
Lived in the area. As things tend to do.
It didn't happen to tell you what kind of work, did he? If he
Dude, it was a kobold, dude.
Yeah, okay, fair. Big scary orcs run away. Yeah.
I said, do you know how many? And it went, yes, one.
Yeah,
To
no,
be
this
fair,
is
that's
just making me feel.
kobold. They can't exactly count really well.
I was about to say.
I mean,
No,
if they're
that's
innocent,
goblins.
like yeah, if they're innocent like the ogres.
The only thing kobolds can count is coins.
So,
No, this one couldn't count at all. I taught it the concept of one. And then it robbed me.
and then you murdered
Tried
it.
to.
So what
And
are you
then-
doing?
I'd keep an eye out on the forests that we're going past, just in case these ones are significantly sneaky.
So as you
Crafting.
continue rolling along, you see forest that's cute. It's a copse of about 20 trees.
Yeah, I was right then. It was just
okay.
a natural barrier between the fucking.
And you come upon just the right hand side of the road. The first thing you see is a stake in the ground about 8 feet tall with a crossbar on it, and hanging from the crossbar is a sun-bleached, tattered banner. It just looks like a white piece of burlap at this point.
Yeah.
And then behind the banner, leading to the copse of trees, there's just wooden statues of all kinds of stuff. There's like the things that you would expect to see from a woodworker. So there's like a bear, there's an owl in a tree, there's like a minotaur totem pole, etc. But then there's also like a really solid statue of the abbot from Golden Fields.
Oh, yikes.
That's weird.
That's more creepy.
Wait, if
That's
these are his kills, then why is there one of the abbot?
either they're not of his kills, or that's not the abbot that's back.
There's several like small statues that are just various holy symbols. None of them Grumsh. There's one
I
of
was
like
gonna say,
Pelor. There's one of Sarenrae. There's one of Lathander.
I think Socks. Yeah, Socks still has that. The symbol of grub she
Yeah.
took off of one of the,
Mm-hmm.
holding it up, comparing it to the different marks. Like,
Hmm.
none of these are this, guys. I think there was a miscommunication along the way.
What do we expect? They're villagers.
There's there's a big one of it's a wooden throne, and there's a dwarf sitting on it, and he's wearing a horned Viking style helmet, but one of the horns is broken. And like these statues are incredible. Like all of them are incredible.
Now, was that horn broken? Like it was broken off, or intentionally carved to look like it's broken?
Intentionally carved to look like it was broken off.
That's
That's a
actually
huge
really cool.
Like there's Cholton thunder lizards, and there's one that's like along the road for like 20 feet. There's just a big ass dragon.
wow.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So I
Wizard.
kind of want to talk to the guy that makes these, because these are sick as shit.
No
Yeah,
kidding.
I'm starting to think that one, this isn't a warband of orcs, and two, whatever the fuck he's doing here, sure shit ain't dangerous. Unless looks at the dragon, that falls on some.
Or unless it used to actually be a dragon.
If it used to be a dragon, then we have other
And-
things to worry about.
Like-
what's
like-
If that used to be a dragon, I want to know how he did that.
All the statues of
Same.
dudes are like they're not photorealistic, but they're like, you know, if a statue was erected in honor of somebody, like these are as good as that.
These are
Is it-
amazing.
Side note: the sausage is really good.
I just got brought a piece of mango.
Nice.
Oh my
man.
god! Oh my fucking
Delicious.
god!
Okay,
It is
so Pierce
apparently
and Salcom are just snacking on the cart.
We're having snack time.
I mean, yes,
clearly.
Sockham is almost always snacking. We've talked about this backstage. He has to.
Point of order. Rock and Sock,
Uh-huh.
there's a big ass wooden carving of the statue in Valorholm, the mountain in Valorholm.
Oh,
Whoa.
That's interesting.
you seen that? Dude?
I think Rock and Sock like see that, have a moment, and then Sockham does like the giddy little kid thing. He like fucking like scampering to it like, oh my fucking god.
Happy kids.
There's a barrel
full.
full of walking sticks. There's like furniture. Like you come to a bit of that's just furniture, and like the barrel of sticks. If that wasn't obvious, like the furniture, like you're like, oh, this stuff is for sale.
Oh.
How much room do we have?
Yeah, at the mention of the walking stick specifically, I was like, wait, is this a shop?
And like there's so much more stuff here than what I can describe. Like there's just like from that banner to the first tree is probably like 200 meters or more, and the whole side of the road is just statues like 4 or 5 deep. Also
I know.
static, Gamzee.
Side note: after the
sorry.
release of Rochelle's book, this place is going to get booming business. Just saying.
Well,
I mean, assuming he's still here.
That depends how many people want to make the trip.
And who runs the place? So we can go looking
and it
for
like
any kind of
continues
people.
under the trees, but when you get closer to the trees, you see just like piles of wood. Each like seem to be organized by type. There's cut wood and whole logs and like all kinds of other stuff. And the road like goes into the copse of trees. It's like been made, but like nobody here, nobody around.
Are we gonna sneak around, or should we call out for somebody? See if anyone's hiding around here.
I mean, fucking if it's a war band, we've already taken on an army.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
fair.
Anyone
For
here?
all we know, that was the warband.
I mean, fair.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hey, let Braden just puts like 2 fingers to his lips and a massive whistle.
Okay, so you So Salk says hello, and then you hear a voice start to speak, and Brayden whistles over it, and who speaks Orcish?
Me.
I think I do.
In Orcish, you hear like a full volume. Those of you who don't speak Orcish, you hear loud Orcish. Those of you who do speak Orcish, you hear you hear damn and bellfire, I'm blind, not deaf.
I would let Braden shouts back in Orcish. Sorry, Big Eddie, I didn't know where you were.
Now,
Like-
I can't speak that language, but I'd say he's not happy.
He's not happy because of the whistle.
Ah.
You know, my bad.
A little bit later, an orc comes into view. He's got a white, like gauze bandage around where his eyes should be, tied around the back of his head. He's walking with like a hat, it's a walking stick, but it's one of those ones that only goes up to your hip, like the Master Oogway walking stick.
Ah.
Beautifully carved. It's got the rounded bulb on the top of it, and then like it's got like the stopper on the bottom. He's wearing
World's fanciest shillelagh.
yes, he's wearing like open-toed sandals and a ragged like burlap like set of robes. He's an orc. He's fucking huge. Like he's not as big as the twins, but he comes up to Salkham's chest.
Wow.
Oh, geez. So he's bigger
And
than Brady.
Is he bigger than Ziraj?
He is as big as Ziraj, and he's hunched over a little bit, and his shoulders are wider than Salkham's. Like he's so wide. Like you know how like Shaq is not just tall; he's also like Lord.
Yeah.
Like this orc is like that.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, this man is this man ogre blooded?
He does not appear to be ogre blooded.
Okay. It probably sounded like gibberish for anyone that doesn't know Vom, but like that's scary for an orc to be built like this and not be ogre blooded.
Yeah, orcs and ogres can interbreed, and ogre blooded orcs are really fucking big. And this guy seems to be full orc, and he's just big.
Wow.
And he like shuffles out, and he seems to stop at a predetermined point. Like nothing about the spot strikes you as specific, but he hits a spot with his walking stick and just stops, and like raises his shoulders up, and he looks out at you, and you see him like take a long like tusky sniff, and he says,
Alright.
Not seen your like before. Like, and he points at you each in turn. Half-orc, wizard, human, I'm guessing forge right, tiefling, and 2 Goliaths.
Oh, you're
Yo.
good.
Oh, good.
I'm sorry, how did you determine my occupation? By smell?
You
Dude, your
smell
wizard
like ink and
You smell like a
backwater.
wizard.
Yeah, your wizard ink stinks to hell and back.
It does not stink.
Yes, it does.
It reeks, dude. Sorry.
Stinks worse than me when I haven't had a bath for 3 days.
Stinks worse than me on a summer's day.
Welcome
Anyway.
to Second Sight Woodworks. What can I do for you?
We were in the area and curious about all the woodwork. Like,
It's mine.
appreciative whistle.
It's fantastic.
They're amazing.
You have quite the talent.
Do you want to buy something?
Jeff?
Maybe.
Maybe, we haven't decided yet.
Yeah, we're still looking around.
Well, I'll be getting back to work then. And, like, turns and starts to head back into the
Actually,
comps.
I'm wondering, do you got a walking stick that would fit someone my size?
He stops. It's in the barrel.
Are there?
His hand like clenches on the walking stick. He's like, I need to get back to work.
Go check out the barrel, see what's in it.
You pass the barrel full of walking sticks.
Yeah, you can find what's inside.
Brayden, can you make an insight check for me?
Sure. Insight.
Something's not right, but you can't put your finger on it.
I'll like look at him a bit. Like, yeah, he's probably having a bad day, and then like go in and start looking at some of the pieces.
Okay, so if you guys step into the cops, he doesn't stop you. In here, there's like a little like leather tent hut dealio, a workbench, several wood piles and wooden projects, and this dude just goes over to one of these statues and sets the walking stick down. He grabs a chisel and a wooden mallet and just starts just going back to carving. This seems to be the only tools that he has. Like, he does all of this by hand.
That's very impressive for one, doing this by hand, and two, like being blind.
Useless warrior.
Come again?
I'm blind.
You've definitely got the nose to make up for it.
So do you. Do you want something? Special order?
Actually, yeah, if you'd be able to make a small pendant to the Raven Queen, that would be neat.
He stops. You see him again, his grip tightens on the tools in his hands, the wooden mallet creaks. He goes, "Was there not a pendant on the bench?"
Not one that I see.
Like, throws the tools down, starts marching back out. The rest of you see him, like, storming past you.
I'm gonna, like, slowly, like, follow behind him. It's like, it's not right there, old timer.
I think in Orcish, he just says, his eyes are on me. As if you understand what that means. Yeah, and he goes back up like the way you came, and you see him like run his hand over the statuary along the side of the road, and he comes to a table and he runs his hand over it, and there's like various little like wooden discs on it, and he grabs one and he just throws it in your direction.
Tries to grab it there.
It's a little wooden medallion with the Raven Queen symbol on it, like burned on it.
Like, grabs it, looks at it, it's like, it's
I
pretty.
Use your eyes next time!
Are you alright?
It's like he's already like pushing past you to get back into the copse of trees.
This is a big man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Any like fancy pipes here?
You didn't pass any, but they extend on the other side of the copse of trees as well. So there might be something over there.
I'll take a look.
Okay. Make an investigation check. The dude like goes back up into the copse of trees and like leaves you guys alone unless you pursue it.
It's, I think just like staring at the medallion, thinking over it. His eyes are on me.
I think Pierce is like come up behind Brayden, hand on his shoulder. What happened?
I asked him about the medallion for like the Raven Queen, and he got fairly angry about it. As he was walking over, he muttered something about his eyes being on someone's eyes being on him.
Like
That's strange.
Hey, bro. He like holds up the symbol like holds it at his hip.
Mm-hmm.
They had eyes and stuff on their banners.
I was about to say that, but I didn't want to say a name.
You don't think that she...
You might be hearing
That
something.
You don't see any fancy pipes, Connie, but you could go ask.
Um. So yeah, I'll go over to him.
Yeah, so you go back into the copse of trees, and he's just like, he's sat on the ground now with his back to like the road, and he's just furiously chiseling away at the statue.
Hey, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt your work, but do you got pipes for sale? I didn't see them.
Did you look?
I did. I must not have seen them.
And he just like sets his tools down. He gets up. He takes a big, deep breath, and then like grabs his walking stick, and you hear it like splinter. And he turns and he starts walking back down towards the road.
I don't mean to pry, but is that
Then
recent?
don't.
I was just gonna say I'm a healer if you need anything.
Takes a deep breath. Can you regrow eyes?
Not
Not
in these
yet.
conditions.
We probably need like regenerate or something for that.
Not yet.
Then what were you gonna offer me?
Pain management.
Not in
Disinfectant.
pain.
Oh. Then that answers that.
Too many calluses for pain. I was heading back down to the road. So yeah, so the rest of you, like, you see him come out again.
You're still like trying to stay out of the way.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like he's coming down and he's like, get that cart out of here, you're blocking traffic.
Lawrence would be slipping in to help move it.
Hey, Pierce goes to say there is none, but stops himself halfway through it.
Yeah, we'll
I mean,
move it.
fucking, if you're not going to say it, Braden was. So if you stop yourself, Braden's going to say there's not any traffic.
And whose fault is that?
It's not ours, thankfully.
Yeah, and he turns right this time to go up where Connie was alone. And he like looks through and he like runs his hand over some stuff on the table. He's like, right, I'm out. I'll take your order. Where do I send it?
You could send it to the Troll Skull. Spirits on Tap in Waterdeep. And she'll give him.
I thought the name was the Good Night's Rest.
What did?
It
Was.
Oh,
It
sorry.
is.
I said the slogan, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yes.
The Good Night's Rest in Waterdeep. And she'll give him a little description
Don't
of
deliver
what
to
she.
the city.
Okay.
I mean, can any of us hear the conversation?
Yeah, I mean he's not quiet at all.
Fair.
And
Let Braden was shout down. We can stick around for it if you want.
You're gonna stick around for 4 days?
Yeah, okay, fair.
we'll be back up this way eventually, guys.
Connie, do you speak Orcish?
I do not.
He mutters something in Orcish.
Do I catch it?
Not if you're standing on the other side with Pierce and them.
Yeah, fair.
By the way, can I find a walking stick our size?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Then he turns back to Connie. Yeah, I can hold it for you. Done that enough times.
Pierce will step up, like moving over closer to Connie. When you came out, it sounded
Wait
like
your turn, wizard.
No, go ahead. What, Pierce?
It sounded like your stick splintered. I can mend it for you if you want. No charge.
like leans down over you. One of his tusks has an iron ring around it.
Uh-huh.
No.
Understood.
Straightens up, looks back at Connie. What kind of wood you want?
Out of character, I don't know what would be good for a pipe,
I don't
but
either.
she would order something she thinks Trench would like.
Ah, okay. There, he asks you like wood type, like cultural style, like stain color. Like he asks you like all the expert woodworking questions.
Cultural style. Do you do stuff for Rexasha?
You know
answer?
of
Do you
Vernus.
say that? Connie, do you say that?
Rakshasa specifically? No.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, he takes your order, doesn't write anything down, and he nods.
Why am I imagining this is what the guy did?
Yeah, basically, except big tusky orc.
Big Tussie.
Sour fang, ass motherfucker.
4 days. I'll
Alright.
keep it for a year.
Okay. We'll hopefully be back before then. Do you want payment now or on pickup?
What payment?
You're not selling these?
Nope.
Blink, blink.
They turn and starts to head back into the trees.
Oh.
Connie just kind of turns to look at the rest of the group, like, not sure what to make of that.
Lawrence would probably shrug and just wander over to the medallion table, take a look. Quick question. I know Avi is a priest of Eldath.
Yes.
I forget if Embrick is religious.
Embrick is not very religious, and also doesn't talk a lot about, like, he will talk a lot about his past in regards to Avi, but you know next to nothing about his life prior to meeting Avi. He doesn't talk about it.
Wow. Well, in that case, see if I can find something for Eldath to give to Avi when next I see him.
There's a couple of carvings of Eldath. They're all exquisite.
I mean, definitely pick one of those up, and something that would relate to the forge for Embrick.
There's Moradin and Gond. There's a symbol that you recognize as the banners of Kalimshan.
Ooh.
You know, Embrick seems like a guy that enjoys the simpler things. You could find him a fancy chair.
True. The only
Yeah.
issue is it's made of wood.
Right, which means weight and size.
Well, no, more like Embrick's made of fire.
That too.
So we're gonna have to get some fireproofing for this thing.
I mean, I can do that. But
Maybe fancy table more than fancy chair.
yeah. But at least, pick up that one with the scrolls of Kalimshan on it.
Mm-hmm.
And, wander over to the woodworker.
He's like, way up back in the tree. Like, there's no way he's policing this stuff.
Oof. Yeah, that makes me feel bad. Especially someone that makes a living.
You wander up to him and he's sitting there carving away.
Found a couple medallions. How much for these?
Doesn't answer you.
And yeah, we take a look around. Says, I could only hope to have half as much of skill as you do when it comes to my smithing. These are fantastic.
That gets a sigh out of him, but he doesn't say anything.
All I'm thinking in my head is it's unfortunate he can't even see them.
I know, but you can feel them.
think. Yeah, I think Sockum's gonna go back.
Okay, yeah, you come up beside Lawrence.
Listen, sir, you're probably getting real tired of us young'uns, but I had a question if you don't mind.
Long as it doesn't interrupt my carving.
Shouldn't. How do you do so much detail if you can't see?
He like stops and like big exhale blows the dust off of what he's carving. He's like, gotta feel.
You feel out the details.
Yep.
The statue of the abbot looks like he did just a couple days ago. Your talent is something to be behold if you can feel that out of wood.
Wait a second.
Hmm.
I think it'll occur to Pierce about the time they're having this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, cool, feeling out a statue is fine. No, how did he know what the abbot looked like in order to carve that statue?
You're right.
Oh shit.
It's almost like that's the point of the question.
I ain't your age.
What?
He said, and it ain't your age.
True.
It's not you at all.
Well. Right. So, another thing. This isn't so much a question as I can't just rightly take stuff, and it sounds like you won't let us pay, but you don't take pay. So I was gonna siphon some supplies off of our cart and leave it for you. Got anywhere you'd want it?
Wherever's fine, I'll find it.
All right.
He stops. No booze.
All right. Want me to go heavier on anything in particular?
No.
All right.
He hesitates before saying no.
You're sure? We've got a lot.
He stops. I can't get honey anymore. Too hard to see it.
I think we've got some money on the cart. We can manage that.
Honey's fine. Goes back to chiseling away.
Lawrence would nod, tuck the medallions into his armor to keep him safe, and then start heading for the cart.
I was thinking there's not a whole lot of stuff that may particularly pique my interest, and then I remember, like, what are scroll cases made out of?
Leather, usually. Leather and metal.
Leather, usually. Leather, metal. Unlikely I'll find one here. I'm trying to think of anything else that might pique a wizard's interest.
Maybe a box or something to keep your stuff in.
He's got some really nice keepsake boxes.
I'll take a look at a few of those.
Braden's waiting by the cart when Sockham comes over and asks giving some food to the guy for giving us the stuff.
Yeah. Have you seen honey on this thing?
Yeah. Give me a second. Let runners through grab some.
Okay. How much you giving him?
Cool.
Like
How much
2,
do we
3 jars?
have?
It's not specifically in the list.
Is it not?
No.
Is it?
Then you don't have any.
Oh.
I could have sworn honey was mentioned at some point.
I thought, yeah, I could.
I think it was said in the list that got lost.
That is unfortunate. That's probably where I'm pulling the idea we had any from. That sucks.
That sucks.
That was bad. You should feel
I'm
bad.
sorry.
Maybe we can find honey around here for him.
It's not
I
a
mean,
bad
it's
idea.
worth a try.
I mean,
So-
there's a farmstead not, 3 hours up the road.
Oh,
Sock, you go ask the farmstead if they've got any honey. Hand them 5 silver to go buy some off of them. I'll take these supplies up to.
Please don't give them a platinum. For the love of fuck.
I don't.
No, please do. That's gonna be hilarious.
I don't have a platinum. All I've got is like 20 gold.
Yeah, that's why I gave you 5 silver. Because I know you're like.
Don't give them 10 gold.
It's fine. I won't. What?
I can always go handle it if you want.
Braden's the fastest. Rock's the second fastest.
Yes, I am also the fastest, but I want to take the supplies to the work.
Yeah.
Connie could also take it because horse.
Oh, you can fly now, can't you?
I can.
To the point.
As the crow flies, it ain't no time to get back to that farmstead.
Yeah.
You want to hand it off to Connie? Send her along.
Yeah, sounds good.
Let's do that.
Alright, we'll catch up with you in a little bit, Connie.
Braden's gonna grab piecemeal things, something for a good meal,
Okay.
and take it up to him, put it
Okay.
next to his work stuff,
Yep.
and kneel
You
down.
set it down and he sniffs, and he grumbles something about turnips.
Not a fan of turnips.
It's fine.
No, we've got a bunch of things. You can take something else if you want.
It's fine.
Do it anyway. Change it anyway.
Yeah, I'll do it anyway.
Take the turnips out, put something
I'll
else
take
in.
turnips, go grab a bunch of carrots or something,
Okay, yeah.
bring them back up.
Warm carrots are
take-
really good.
Yeah. I'll
Wait.
take a knee next to the supplies and hushed voice in Orcish ask, "What did you mean about his eyes are on you?"
Without, he doesn't stop chiseling.
Hmm.
You're half. Ever feel whispers in your blood?
It's more an itch on the back of my head.
Yeah. For us, it's
you
shouting.
right.
And in Orcish, he echoes, he doesn't shout, but he echoes what they shout. It's kill, maim, burn, murder. And he waves his chisel you get it.
Oh, you him. Right.
Yeah.
That's what you meant by his eyes. Yeah, I've had the mispleasure of being in the middle of that.
Some days are easier than others. Today's a bad day. You're not bad, kids. Tell the others I don't mean nothing.
Oh no, I get it completely. I had a bit of a run-in with said misadventure.
Wouldn't wish it on anyone.
It was
Glad my boy's gone.
your boy.
Bruce.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
He was half.
Yeah, we actually knew him. Helped us out when we were kids, believe it or not.
No. That guy's name was Bruce.
Oh, right, I thought that's what you meant.
No, he had a human name. What this guy said was bruise, on your skin.
Oh.
Oh, the I and the
Right.
S sounded like a C.
Bruce.
Spelled Bruuz in this case.
I'll be right
Yeah,
back.
I thought that was a subtle reference to
No, ma'am.
Ezreal's.
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Don't mind me inquiring what happened to him.
His mom and him were gone when I woke up for the first time.
It's finally become unbroken.
He like, perks up when you say that. Like, he wasn't expecting anybody to know that, like that term. He nods. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Took
same
him
run I had and
across the mountains.
Hmm.
But might as well be dead.
across the mountains. Looks over his shoulder. What direction?
West. Or east, excuse me.
East. Can I rummage through his bag, pull out a map, and trace from here east?
Yeah, I mean, yes. Do I have a map of? I don't have a. I need to get a map of the Sword Coast on this game for you guys. But yeah, like
One that
east
you
is
can
like
use at least.
Mithril Hall, like Kalimshan is off in that direction. Like Tribor is off in that direction.
I wanna
Golden Fields is
ask
off in that
Tribor?
direction. What?
I want to interrupt, Brayden. I have a question for him.
Go.
Pierce is gonna hold up 2 ornate boxes from a low distance away. Which one do you think my mom would prefer when we go back to Amber Ridge?
Sir.
So okay, I actually have to make a save for this motherfucker.
No.
Look over what one's silver, one's a bit bronze with some.
Yeah.
He doesn't react.
Honestly, knowing your mom, fucking both.
You're probably right. Maybe Connie will have a better idea. Let me go find her, and then realize, she's already flown off.
Yep.
Fucking.
The wizards from Amber Ridge.
Yeah. All of us are actually. All grew up together. It's actually quite a funny story. When we were kids.
Got orcs living with humans.
No, just me and you, yeah. Only one that was up there.
Doesn't react.
Yeah, have you ever been?
No. Humans and me don't get along.
Yeah, I know that feeling. They can be a bit jumpy with orcs.
Good reason to be.
Sure.
The other half-bloods in that area?
Are there?
No.
Oh, no.
You're the
No.
only orc you knew about for a long time.
Yeah.
You only knew what orcs were because of Andre.
True. No, I've owned the one for a good 2, 3, say cities,
So he's
small.
dead then. Not surprising.
Who's dead?
Bruce.
Aye, Bruce. Yeah.
Important question: how does he know about Amber Ridge?
I was actually getting to that.
Good.
If you've never been, how did you learn of Amber Ridge? As far as I know, it's well out the way and fairly unknown.
Don't know it. Make an insight check.
Yeah, I was gonna say that is a fucking lie.
Yeah, it is. I mean, if you want to go down that's a lie, you don't have to confirm it with a check.
I mean, no, it's fucking definitely a lie. Cause how would he know? Why would they ask about Amber Ridge if he didn't know about it?
Well, because Pierce mentioned it.
I
mean, he's obviously full of shit. Like,
yeah. The question is, how do I call him out on it?
Without getting pounded.
Yeah.
Like, do you want to chisel through your brain pan?
I mean, sometimes you just gotta go for it, you know?
Like, do you want your
You
head
have
to look like a log?
No, it's like he's never heard of it. It's like more wondering because the way you asked about it there, with the wizard, sounded like you knew about the place.
It's a long, dark story.
Looks back at the others. Well, we've got a while before we get back.
Very, very little of what happened before I woke up, I remember.
Nods and yeah, that makes sense.
I know somewhere during that time, sired a few pups. Most of them didn't make it. Or join the warband, like waves a hand. But in one case, the mother got away. The only other thing I remember is that her pup is mine. Never seen him, never smelled him, don't know her name. But, like, thumps his chest in a very specific way. My boy's name is Boughs.
Well, I don't know about Boughs, but I'm Braden. It's nice to meet an orc out here that's nice to talk to. If you don't mind, what's gonna get yours?
I'll tell you my name, and if you laugh at it, I'm gonna hit you with this mallet.
Fair enough.
My name is Akrak.
I would have been hit with that mallet.
Can I roll a constitution to see?
It's charisma, but yes.
Charisma, okay.
A-K-R-A-K-K. Akrak.
We are children.
You are children. Yeah. You don't show any outward sign.
Okay, so, like, just the... Okay. Yeah, I can see why some common folk would laugh at that.
Didn't pick it.
Aye, obviously. I mean, I didn't pick Braden and I'm stuck with it.
If you heading back that way.
Well, Amber Ridge?
Yeah.
Eventually.
And find out what happened to my boy. Put some whiskey on his grave, huh?
I'll make sure to do that. And here, and if you don't mind, I had a run-in with, what the fuck was his name? Messiah boy of the Unbroken.
Kang.
Kang, that's the one. During a nightmare, I had a run-in with, don't know if the name Kang is anything to you.
He stiffens. Bad day to be talking about him.
What was that? The first part?
Bad day to be talking about him.
I was. Yeah, fair.
What?
No, he showed me a symbol that like stopped the itch. Don't know if it would help you at all. If you would let me, I'd like be able to put it on your eye patch. Bandana thing. Might help calm the screaming for a bit.
Or make it worse, you're half.
Yeah, I might be half, but who knows? Unless you've tried it yourself.
I don't know of any such thing, but I'm wary of cures from dreams.
I would be too if two of my brothers back there hadn't been through a few of them and came back with tangible effects.
Well, sorry.
Brothers?
Hmm.
What do you
Like
mean?
I said, we all grew up together, we're basically family.
The Goliaths?
Aye.
They got orc blood?
No, but two of them have apparently been to their afterlife and came back without dying.
What clan?
I clicks fingers. Fuck, what was the name of it?
Grawl.
Grom.
Grom.
Looks down. Probably nothing.
Hey, there's no harm in trying, is there?
I haven't been myself, but some of my band went to that way once or twice.
What was the point? Up to Amber Ridge, take it.
There's a Goliath up there. Big guy. Got an
The only
axe.
Goliath I know up that way is Andre.
He's got an axe. Makes storms overhead. You know him?
Yep, that's definitely Andre.
Said my mate. And he kind of like waves a hand like I don't have a better word. Was near him. You sure you don't know any other orcs?
Nope. Never been told about any others either.
Seen green cloak in the market?
Yeah, there was a green cloak around. Starting to put two and two together.
So,
And let I describe the symbol that was on the back of it.
he drops the tools and kind of like shakes a bit. Where was it? Where?
Was mine. I've had it for as long as I can remember.
He like grabs you by the shoulders. Hey, his grip is
Strong.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
He has to whirl around to grab Brayden on the shoulder. He was sitting down and back to him.
You are correct.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, damn.
Might as well.
Like leering down at you. Even like, he can't leer, doesn't have eyes, but leering down. At you.
fast. His nostrils flare at your face. Same thing.
What color's your hide, boy?
Pink. Blue eyes. And like
Make a
rattle
dex
off
save.
what his mum- Yeah, I was gonna say rattle off what his mum like.
Okay.
Or can I choose to fail?
You can always choose to fail. Always.
You know what? If this results in damage, I'm happy to take it. I will fail the save.
You're gonna take a D4 of damage.
Yeah, that's fine.
But you're gonna take a D4 of damage because your ribs are crushed because the grip on your shoulder turns into a bear hug.
Aww.
Like you
Oh
are,
my
like
gosh.
this guy dwarfs you, and you're a big dude. And he like grabs you, like he does that thing where he grabs you around the waist and his arms come up to your shoulders. And he just picks you up, and everybody down looking at the woodwork stuff on the road, you just hear him fucking roar.
Aye, and all you get out of Braden is a honk.
We hear Braden's back crack like a glow stick.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Put me in the hospital.
And like the sound that comes out of this man is like it's a sound that only an orc can make. Like birds fly out of the trees. Like.
Alright, should we go? We should go see if he's okay.
You okay? You okay back there?
Yeah, I'm good.
Sets you on your feet.
He's gonna need to be later.
Well, this was unexpected.
Like rubs the back of his head. Sorry, I like turns and like plops back down, grabs his tools.
No,
His hands are shaking.
No, before he sits back down, he's just gonna hug him back. It's like, I was told you were dead.
Not surprising. Awkwardly pats you on the head. Like, not surprising.
Steps back a bit.
We're blessed. Cursed. We're
Unbroken.
Always in contact with our creator.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of discipline, like gestures at the woodworking stuff,
Yeah.
to rise above. Warband I mentioned. That was before. I've been on my own since I woke up.
Yeah, we were told about a band of war, a band of war orcs that were around this area. Don't know how long ago that was the scene, but shrugs. I guess they were wrong.
Like, he points back the way you came, he's like, farmer up that way?
Yeah.
He's right. But it was a while ago.
Yeah.
Now it's just me and what I can do to keep my head up. But there's nothing to tell with me. Find a stool, tell me everything.
I looks around for a stool and just like grabs a fairly worn chair.
There's probably a stump or something.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. The thought came into my head. Grab a stool. Little stool on a mage hand appears from the edge.
like, are the four of you just standing down awkwardly by the cart, like 100 meters away?
Yeah.
Probably,
I mean, yeah, we're keeping the heck out of the way.
A moment.
I mean, if Braden needs a moment, then
Yeah.
far be it from us to interrupt.
We
So who wants
pretend
to bet-
busy in the cart.
So who wants to bet that glow stick noise was a hug?
No
I
bet.
don't want to find out.
The better question, I guess, is why.
I mean, we could go ask.
We'll ask
Push his,
later.
tries to push his Salcum in front of his feet, like not moving anywhere.
You have absolutely no social awareness, do you?
The irony is real here.
We'll ask later and let him have his moment.
So yeah, Braden, like, do you just go into your life story?
Yeah.
Cool. Connie,
Fucking yeah.
Recap of ALA, go!
Connie is flying over the field. Make a burpception check, please.
Oh no! Hey, that's cool.
If you are a bird that has keen sight, you get advantage.
I don't think you ever gave me stats for the pigeon.
You turned into a pigeon?
Unless they had, like, hawks at the farm. It's the only bird she's got.
I
in
mean,
the
they had
woods.
owls.
Owl could work. I'll go with an owl.
Okay. Owls are good for catching mises.
Correct. So that'll be...
I'm sorry, did you say Mises?
Yes. She knows Mises to pieces. And wow, I think I just dated myself with that reference.
Okay,
Good
so my
job.
perception is still higher, so here we go.
You would use the advantage from their keen sight trait, though.
Right!
That's why I suggested them.
28. Not bad, Connie. So, you notice... How high are you flying?
Probably...
High enough to notice a thing.
Yeah, probably low enough to where I could... High enough to clear the trees, but low enough to make out where the farm is.
How high are you flying?
Couple 100 feet, couple thousand.
Couple hundred, I guess.
Okay. You notice a couple of things.
Okay.
First, in the trees across the river, something on the part of the trees closer to the river than the part of the trees that's further away from the river is just shaking the fuck out of the trees.
Okay.
You also notice, like, 7 giants
Oh.
further inland on your side of the river.
Okay.
6 of them are absolutely gymongous, and they seem to be being led by a shorter one.
Okay.
And way off in the distance, you see, because you got a 28, you see Dragon Bath.
Dragon bath?
Telefarn.
I was gonna say,
Oh.
Delpharn enjoying a soak.
You're only a couple days out.
I'm sorry, there's more giants? Fuck!
Yeah, which way are these giants heading?
Heading, they're not. They're kind of like just milling about in a circle at the moment.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh no. They're gonna summon something.
Just,
I don't know, man. I felt the need to crack.
Oh no, they're making camp!
yeah, does it look like they're camping, or are they sitting and resting, or...
The short one seems to be sitting on a rock, and the other ones are just standing around.
Okay.
Maybe a mile or so inland, if the river counts as coast.
Okay. Alright, so that's not good.
We're dealing with giants today?
Follow-up question, was that initial tree shaking the giants themselves, or is there
No,
something
no. Exactly opposite. Like, no. So, here am the river.
Shitty drawing time.
Okay.
The
Hooray.
KnightLites and the road am here. This side of the river is the Ardeep Forest. Right?
Mm-hmm.
In the Ardeep Forest, something am shaking the trees.
Okay.
This way, inland about a mile, is where you saw the giants.
Okay. I really hope that's not the dragon in the forest. Okay then. I'm gonna... How far is it still to the farmhouse?
Like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, something like that.
Alright, I'm gonna finish, see if I can get some honey from them, turn back, tell the party, mad giants.
Okay, so one thing at a time, shall we?
Okay.
So you fly up to the farmhouse.
Mhm.
You are a pigeon. You're an owl.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn back a little ways
Hey.
away.
Okay.
I mean, not turn back into Connie, not turn around.
Okay. So you land in a field. You become a Connie. You step out of the field. It's like it's the next day, so it's like not even noon yet. So the dog starts barking up a storm, and Ma comes out. She's got like flour on her apron, and she's yelling at the dog, and then she sees you, looking concerned.
Hi. Sorry to bother you. I was wondering if you had any honey.
And like, have any honey or have any honey to sell?
Honey to sell.
Like she doesn't ask that. I'm asking that. Like, are you just asking if she has any honey? Because the answer is going to be, well, sure.
More so honey she can part with.
Yeah, she'll have a jar of honey for you.
Awesome. Does she have a price in mind, or is she looking to barter?
Barter would be better, but what are you offering?
Maybe the 5 silver that I offered up.
Yeah, there's the 5 silver if she wants that, but there's also
5 silver is not enough for a jar of honey.
how much for a jar of honey?
A gold.
Okay.
Fair.
Honey's expensive, yo.
Yeah.
Where?
It's
It's not
medicinal.
easy to get.
You gotta tame little demon bugs. I'm not surprised.
Well, that and honey doesn't go bad.
True. It's also medicinal.
It's true. You throw that shit in the microwave and that shit's good as new.
True. I learned that like recently.
I want to say honey on a burn or something.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm
among other
looking
things.
for something
Water.
to barter her.
I mean, you could give her a gold.
Yeah, I'll just offer the gold then.
Okay. Yeah, she'll give you a little jar of honey with that, like, cloth and band top on it.
Unless she needs anything from the herbal kit. But you already said everyone was fine when I offered that last time.
True. Yeah, if you, she'll give you a little crock of honey, if you give her some jewel weed.
Do I got any of that?
I don't know, do you?
Do
Roll your herbalism kit, flat.
I believe.
Herbalism kit flat would just be a d20.
Yup.
Alrighty.
You do have some jewel weed.
Yeah, I've got some.
This will be the last of your jewel weed.
Okay.
What's jewel weed for?
Whooping cough?
I mean,
It's
yeah,
either
that'd be
whooping
good to
cough
have.
or poison ivy. I don't remember which one.
I will.
No, that is a
Yeah,
terrifying thing to not be able to remember.
I don't know plants.
Yeah.
Well,
Either
have
way.
both, they just haven't.
Okay, yes, but how would you feel if a doctor said, "So what's this plant for, doc?" Well, it's either for whooping cough or poison ivy. I can't remember.
I'm not a doctor.
If you're alive in a week, I wonder what it is.
If I was a doctor, ostensibly I would know the answer.
I'm not surprised you're not a
Typically-
doctor. You don't know what jewel weed is for.
I'm gonna. All right, all right.
Additionally,
Gamzee. I owe you 11 points of fish damage next time I see you.
Listen, I have already
I'm sorry,
accepted
where's
that
the
when
fish going? I have questions.
I
And-
mean,
and I'm gonna get the biggest catfish I can find, and I'm gonna bludgeon him over the head with it.
I don't got money to do that.
Listen, good luck. You know how well it goes trying to hurt me.
I didn't say I was gonna hurt you. I said I was gonna bludgeon you with a catfish. This is not
Fair
for
enough.
you. This is for me.
I'm
fair enough.
imagining Adam Savage getting whacked in the face in slow-mo, but it's Gamzee.
Yeah, pretty much.
No,
Listen,
of course you're a doctor, Kit. You prescribe entertainment and laughs.
Fair.
I've Listen, I have already resigned to the fact that if I ever wind up down there, I'm gonna walk through the door and get Glyph of Warding cock punched.
Anyway.
Bold of you to assume that I'm not gonna put tape on the door.
That's a good one.
To
Can you
answer your
reach that high?
question, it's Poison Ivy and Athlete's Foot.
So I was right about. So I mean, listen, whoop we call for Poison Ivy. That is a big difference. You're right. However, on all the list of maladies that can afflict somebody, I got it in 2. That's pretty good.
Oh, fair.
So yes, trading the Who's What's It's for the whatchamacallits.
Yes, you have a crock of honey.
Awesome.
Absolutely tubular.
Okay.
So
I'll see myself out.
Thank you.
So, we went to investigate the orc tribe you mentioned, right?
She nods. Well, she didn't mention it. Pa mentioned it,
Well-
but she nods.
You collectively mentioned. So we went to check it out. Turns out the actual war band cleared out a long time ago.
She nods.
There's just the one orc living there now, and he's just a carpenter by the looks of it. So,
You are not going to convince Ma that there's such a thing as a good orc.
This was a lost battle before it started.
Like,
We just bring them a lot of furniture.
like
and totally
she starts hitting you with the "that's nice, honey."
I know it sounds absurd. Even if you don't believe me, if you run into the orc over there, try not to panic.
Like,
This woman is a farm wife. This woman is strapped right now. This woman has a weapon on her person right now. What are you talking about? Don't panic.
This is the type of lady that's like, dude appears to rob her, and it's like, what, ma'am? Where did you get that knife? Don't you worry about that. Now this is gonna turn around real quick, and you're gonna leave.
This woman, this is a woman who is like, wolves are sighted in the field. We need to go get the kids. These wolves are not going to hurt my babies. Out comes the kitchen knife. Like,
This lady has the same.
this woman
lady
has
the same-
killed. There is blood on this woman's hands. Like,
She has the same feat as Bonnie, that she is deathly threatening with whatever enters her hands.
pretty much. Like, don't panic.
Improvised weapon master.
Anything was already on the table, my friend.
She forgot how to panic after child number 3. Okay,
Ooh.
she's got like
one of those
9.
mothers.
Yes. Like,
Okay, trying to think of a better way to say that then.
Don't fucking kill him.
Yeah, let's go with that.
He's just a blind old man that wants to do woodwork.
I think she says something that she's clearly said in front of her children, which is like, as long as he stays on that side of the banner or something.
Now the question is, does Connie warn her about the other fucking in the area, or does she let ignorance be bliss and hope the giants don't come this way?
This woman, if you're like, by the way, there's a dragon, this woman is gonna be like, kitchen knife, like.
Yeah, we
It's gonna be the anime pull for a kitchen knife too.
By the way, just a quick heads up, there are some giants in the area. It's not a big deal. It would be fine.
We'll deal with it.
We got this.
We've got
Listen,
the kitchen knife.
As long as they don't touch our crops, everything will be just fine.
Yeah, basically. This woman is like, Golden Fields was besieged. Well, they had the good sense not to step onto my land. Mm-hmm.
This is the mom from Malcolm in the Middle.
Yes, this woman would walk up to that shaman with the Rakshasa scepter and just be like, stab. And the shaman would be like, how in the hell did you do that? And she's like, you stepped on my land. Like, You activated my trap card.
She possesses a modified version of Hallow, but as a feat,
What I'm
you walk on this
what
property
I'm
and
trying
you
to
die.
say is Ma is a Tonberry. Moving on.
Also, she does say doink before everybody dies.
So you have your honey, Connie.
Okay.
Hooray for honey.
So yeah, unless the farmers need anything, she's gonna turn around and
Yeah.
fly as quickly as she can back to warn the party about the giants and the
Cool.
possible
So
dragon.
while you're flying back, and while Braden is in story time, can the other four brothers talk amongst themselves for a minute? I need to do a thing that involves typing.
Yep,
What do
sure.
you think Braden's talking about?
Thing that involves
well,
who?
I'm
Okay.
assuming, judging by that crack and the fact he's not dying, I'm assuming it's good.
I mean, he said he was fine, so.
Yeah,
You're still probably going to need healing by the time we get done.
I think it's
We got
fine.
plenty of it.
Yeah, I'm right here, and, between most of us. Assuming Connie doesn't beat us to it, but,
Yeah.
Oh, man. We've got to
You want an
come
apple?
back here. We've got to come back here.
Oh, yeah.
Sock, I don't know about you, but I'm getting ideas.
What do you mean?
Could you imagine some of this in the Good Night's Rest?
Oh my god, right? See, if he hadn't said, I don't deliver to the city, I would have been like, man, can we get you to, like, come to Waterdeep and do some custom work on our walls?
Dude, we could, assuming this cart survives, or we could just get another one and come back out here.
Yeah, out of character, I was gonna say, why not make the trip? We gotta come pick up the pipe at some point anyway.
Yeah.
Like honestly,
And assuming we're not
we-
being chased by angry elves very shortly.
imagine if we, okay, so you know the troll skull.
Yeah.
What if we had, like, a wooden body carved for it?
Yeah, I can
Maybe.
see it, but it might be a little tacky.
You think?
Yeah, maybe. Might be a bit much.
Who's
It's all,
beeping?
it's all about the understatement, right?
I think something that could be cool is getting a carving of Leaf to put behind the counter. And,
Now,
like,
that would be cute.
because
What
then it's
about-
we make a
What
little,
about
we get a little
something you
sign,
can possess?
Sorry, put what behind the counter?
With like
a little. The idea was a little statue of Leaf to put behind the counter.
Yes.
What
That's
about
kind of
money
adorable, huh?
possess, so it looks like an automaton serving people?
Well, that kind of limits him. Know what
A little
I'm saying? I was gonna suggest we do it as a statue and make a little sign that's like, "Thank your bartender." You know?
Not a bad idea.
Toss a coin to your barkeep.
Yes, I like that. I still
Just-
gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with that whiskey they gave me.
Squirrel it away until we're all almost dead? And then have one last drink?
Probably. Or I can save it until we, finish our greater business.
There is another thought.
Hmm?
Make Tristan really damn happy.
Listen, I'm glad Constance isn't here to hear me say this. Fuck that.
Fair enough.
He's got the money. He can get whatever he wants himself. This is ours, all ours.
So we're sharing this with Rashal, right? And Desvile?
That's for the KnightLites, so obviously.
That way.
But like Tristan isn't exactly a KnightLite.
Yeah.
He's KnightLite adjacent.
But yeah, I mean, Rashal, Master Embrick, Master Avi, Desvile.
we spread this too thin, it's gonna end up being just shot. And I don't think we're gonna get any joy out of that.
Yeah, well,
All right,
I
I'm
don't
back.
know. If
What did I
we're
miss?
nice and slow about it. We're just discussing what we're going to do with the booze.
Mm.
Namely, Sock's booze.
The shit is my baby.
Brayton,
now.
I assume you're going to be up there talking for a while.
Probably.
Cool. It takes Connie about 90 minutes round trip, just so you guys know.
Oh,
That's
nice.
not bad.
So if we want to jump to Connie getting back, we can, or if you guys want to keep talking, that's fine. I have no idea where you are in the conversation, so...
We
We
went
were
over
literally
some.
just bullshitting.
Yeah, we went over
Okay.
some ideas. We went over some ideas about like carvings we could ask to have made. One of them was a statue of Leaf with a little sign that says "Toss a coin to your bartender."
Yes, perfect idea. Make a statue of the dead man in the religious city.
Okay. That
There's weirder shit happening in the city. It's
Nobody
There's-
knows that there is a specter running your bar.
yeah, I know.
If they did, he would be excised.
Yes.
We're not saying this is Leaf here serving you. It's more of a in honor of the guy who founded it kind of thing.
That's not what Sock said at all.
That's what the intent was.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Yeah, that's closer to the idea itself.
Okay.
Just
So
respect,
yeah, so
respect
you guys are
for-
like shooting the shit, whatever, and Pigeon Connie just flies up, or Owl Connie, excuse me.
Yeah. Okay, so good news. Got the honey.
Holy shit, the owl's talking.
Turning back into Connie first. I forgot that part.
Oh,
So yeah, back into Connie. Okay, good news. I got the honey. Plonk. Bad news. There's more biggins.
like the Giants?
Mm-hmm.
where to?
7 of them. That way.
How far off?
Connie points north, inland.
How far off do you think they are? We talking like they're gonna be on us, or a couple miles?
Out of character. I can't remember how far specifically.
A little bit more than a mile.
A little over a mile.
We should go get Braden. I'm gonna start walking up toward
I
them.
mean, Lawrence is already moving
Okay.
because he's slower than everybody else anyway.
so you head up, and Brayden is like... so we woke up in the ditch.
I woke up in the ditch. Everything was fine. Yeah, realize now, stupid. That could have been us going there. But hey,
Yeah, Braden.
aye.
Bruce.
Hey,
His name is Bruce.
Bruce, we're gonna go. We have a thing to. There's a
Yeah.
situation.
I don't mean any disrespect. What do you mean his name is Bruce?
I just rolled with it.
I thought his name was Braden or Bruce.
He laughs.
Wait, what's going on?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Lawrence has probably been going for like 5-10 seconds, turns around, like nobody's following. Like, we're going or what?
I mean, his name is Bruce. My boy's name is Bruce.
Your
Your boy?
Boy.
What?
I see. Okay.
I think I understand.
Everything just click. Braden, you take your time. I'm gonna
Yeah,
head
we'll-
back to
we'll
the
back
car.
in a bit.
Yeah.
no, hold on. What's the situation,
We can handle it. It's fine.
guys?
Yeah, you should handle this. It's fine.
Come on. What have we always said? We do things together, or we don't do them at all.
There's some
Uh,
giants about a mile out.
Yeah.
Hey,
There's some
But
what?
when I saw them, they were just sitting around, so I don't know where they're headed.
Them?
Hey.
Giants don't
Yeah.
congregate.
I-
Oh,
that's-
yeah, there's a lot happening. So
yeah. I only told you
Like-
what happened when we were kids. I'm still.
Yeah. Wait here. And like he points at Brayden, wait here, beat, looks at everybody else. I'll only be a second.
Yeah, like move out of the way so he can do what he needs to.
He goes into the tent. Oh boy, does he come out with a thing.
What does he come out with?
Lawrence is coming back at this point. Like, what the hell's going on?
He now looks like Eustace and has a mallet.
Sort of.
Booga, booga, booga.
Except his mallet looks like an axe with, like, blades coming off of it like this. Basically, imagine like a deeply serrated, like, great axe.
Oh,
man.
shit.
Yo.
That's what you call a ripper.
Yes.
That is a ripper.
Yes.
Are we doing this today?
And he just, like,
This is some
walks over to
Bloodborne shit.
Brayton and just holds it out. Brayton, you don't know if you could lift this thing.
I will try.
Okay, make it.
I believe in you.
Make a strength save.
Guidance.
I-
Pat him on the back.
Nope.
You got it. Whoo, plunk.
Yeah, immediately like, take it and just whoom, right down.
Unfortunately, he's more the sneaky beaky type.
Why is that unfortunate?
I don't think he can lift that.
Grabs the handle of the axe, hefts it up on his shoulder. Whoa, like one-handed. Well, that's a shame. Don't have anything. Pauses. I might. Goes back into the tent real quick.
That was a really cool axe.
Lawrence is peering around like,
That was a very
what's
cool.
going on?
Oh, Lawrence, do you think you can make that?
That was heavy.
That's just,
Did I get a good look at that axe?
Yeah, it's like a big executioner's axe, but it's got like a big serrated blade on it.
Oh, so it's a guillotine axe. Okay.
Yes, except it's got like serrations on it.
You
a
guys-
little brutal.
Yeah, I can do that.
So he comes back out, and he seems to be empty-handed, sort of. And he comes up to Brayden, and he hikes up his left hand, and he's got these two, like, you know what the bottom of a hook sword looks like?
Aye.
I mean, I have
He's
one.
got two of those strapped to his wrist.
Oh shit.
He hikes them up. I'm like, eh?
Hey, that's cool.
Pulls his hand out of it and like holds the device out to you.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Look it over.
I mean,
So-
it's heavy. It's two long blades, but yeah, you basically it braces against the back of your hand, and you strap it to your arm, and you basically can't drop it.
So they're basically like push dagger swords.
No, they're hooks. They're
Oh, geez.
big. They're like
Oh, I see.
big
I
hooks.
see.
Now the worst that can happen if you roll a nat is you miss, or insidious and break it.
You know, that's
Point-
what you have me for.
Point of order. They have reach.
Ooh.
Oh
Nice.
shit.
Like these are beastly little blades, and they're
Oh.
bladed.
Lawrence taking
no.
notes.
I'm just saying, giving someone with Sentinel and Tunnel Fighter reach.
I'm aware.
Oh boy.
Brayden, they count as between them. They count as a short sword, so a d6 piercing damage. But they have the whip's trip feature, and they have reach.
Holy wow. God damn,
Like-
Brandon, you are scary.
Uh-huh.
He was already terrifying. Now he's just more so.
My question is, what the fuck does Papa Koi have? Who is he running with that he has stuff like this? Like, I know it was
Hey,
a warband, but
orcs is the one.
like I
Lawrence
know
taking
it was a
more notes
warband.
furiously.
Jeez, man.
Like, it suddenly becomes clear, like, oh, warband, this is an instrument of terror, is what this is. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
wanted you to have the axe, but well, this'll do.
He's got more of Mum's side, unfortunately.
Pats you on the shoulder, almost sympathetically.
Yeah.
Well, they just.
The trade-off is your head's quiet.
True.
Now, what's this about giants?
Well,
Oi.
you want the whole story or the short version? I don't know how much Brayden's caught you up on. Or, sorry, what was the name?
Bruise.
Bruise, sorry.
Yeah.
Falling asleep in a ditch, but hold on, if there's a problem...
We can
Well-
handle it.
Yeah, we've got this.
I was going to offer to help, but I can't find my focus.
What's it look like? I can
Focus?
look for it.
It's a carved wooden stick.
Rock?
Yeah, I'm swinging. Pull it out.
This wouldn't be it, would it?
I think it may
Are you
be
holding
lucky day.
something or giving me the
Yeah,
Bowman
here,
salute?
I'll get closer so you can take it.
Is this what you mean? Flip him off?
No, I'll hand it over.
Is this what you mean? Are you holding something up? Dude, he's blind.
Yeah, right, exactly. Like, pass
see
it,
it in front of
like, pass him the stick, he takes it, he looks at it, he's like runs his hand over it a couple times. Oh. How far away from me did this get?
Oh,
One of the farmers found it.
yeah, in their field apparently.
It had a spell in it.
Plant growth.
Yo, does.
I was gonna, help with the harvest. He takes it and, closes his hand around it. And with the other hand, he makes, what's almost a sutra. And he carves a glowing rune into the air, and it just flashes, and there's a, rush of wind.
Nice.
Are you a druid then?
Sort of. I'm what's called a farseer. I know. Make your jokes.
Oh, because. Gotcha.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Farseer.
Nope, no jokes,
oil.
just confusion.
Is there any meaning behind his words arcanically?
Make a religion check.
Religion check.
I hate
Okay.
myself.
For the record, if he let me, I did put the symbol of the Unbroken on his
Yeah.
eye patch.
Let's see, religion. Where's religion? All the way down here at the bottom.
Out of curiosity,
Guys,
did that
don't tell
help
me
at all?
now. Ooh, I'm not rolling as a character since I refreshed. My
Out
bad.
of curiosity, what?
Did that help at all?
Well, he's not shouting anymore.
Fair.
I mean, that's either it's helping or my son is
So
here.
you actually both got it, Pierce and Connie.
Cool.
So spellcasters in orcs are not common. You might get the occasional, Eye of Grumsh. You might get some warlocks. In Unbroken Orcs, you might get, a paladin. The magic exhibits itself like a paladin. Or, a champion. Maybe an arcane trickster here and there. But Farseers are kind of a uniquely orcish, creation. Their, druidism is not quote-unquote civilized druidism. It's more about the primal forces of the world. He's more like a shaman than a druid. And a Farseer is a shaman worthy of taking an apprentice.
That's interesting.
So he's the equivalent of an archdruid.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
That's cool.
Wow.
You know what they say about archdruids? They don't die, just get repurposed.
Yeah. So closes his hand around the focus. He's like, I can help. But tell me about these giants.
Well, you
I'm
see,
sorry, I'll be right back.
is what happens in the fucking Golden Fields.
Yeah, so 7 of them, and they were being led by something smaller. And sorry, was it hill giants or something else?
You didn't ask.
Yeah, I forgot to ask.
Well, they're asking now. Does it count?
Now, Connie is going off of memory.
Hmm?
Make a wisdom saving throw.
How strong is your brain?
I'll guidance that.
Come on, character sheet.
Connie's got her own guidance.
Oh yeah.
Guidance is only for checks anyway. I think.
Guidance applies? Maybe it doesn't. Okay, fair enough, Connie. The shorter one was definitely a hill giant. The 6 taller ones, they weren't skinny. It wasn't clear what they were. Or they weren't fat, excuse me, they were skinny. It wasn't clear what they were.
Well, the short one was a hill giant, and I don't know what the others were.
Hmm.
Well, if they
Did
were
you see what
bigger,
they were
they'd go for
carrying?
sort of giant.
Any weapons or equipment?
Do I remember that with my roll?
The tall boys seemed to be practically naked. They just had like a loincloth on, that was it.
Mhm.
The one leading them seemed to be dressed in armor.
Well, the hill giant was in armor. The others were all very nearly buck naked. I'm not really sure what they were doing either. They were just kind of like standing around in a circle.
Why would they be? Don't know if I know enough about giants for that.
Oh, one last thing. I forgot to mention there was something big moving in the forest.
We're
I
talking
didn't
like
get a good look at it.
This isn't a forest, there's only a couple of trees.
No, I mean in R-Deep.
What do you care about that? It's across the river.
we're heading that way here in a little while.
Yeah.
Nothing good comes out of our deep.
Nothing that good goes in either, apparently.
Well, there's us.
Trust me, we
Yeah,
know there's something
we
pretty
might be
awful
going in
there.
soon.
Well, at the very least, we should get a look at this group and see what they're up to. I mean, unless anyone else has a better plan, Braden and I can go scope it out.
You say Brayden, his head snaps to you.
He like pauses. Sorry, it's gonna take me a minute.
Go and scout. When you get back, I'll teach you some runes.
Ooh.
But I don't actually know if I'm able to use the runes.
Only one way to find out.
I mean, fair.
Even if you can't use them, it wouldn't hurt to know them.
Condi should maybe come with us to lead the way.
Yeah, I'll show you.
And to turn into something small or something.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, alright,
Alright.
yeah, sounds like a plan.
One direction.
Okay. So, Connie, Rock, and Brayden are heading out.
Connie, are you gonna turn into anything, or
Connie,
you
are
just
you going with them?
Well,
show us where it is? Eh?
on the one hand, I should show that it would probably help if I show them where I meant. On the other hand, that'll be my last wild shape before I need a short rest.
I mean, I can pass without
You
trace.
could take a short rest while they're doing this.
That's fair.
I mean,
Worst
I
case, if
could
you
also.
can't find anything, I can use the horn and call you to us.
Also fair.
Yeah,
If
I'll
we're
know.
going
if
to
you like-
pass without trace, Brightwind, let me do it because I can do it for free.
Oh, okay, there you go. Well, if it's just us two, theoretically, if the dice are nice, we should be okay.
I will pass without trace just in case.
Okay.
Then I'll go with you. Yeah.
Group stealth. So just the two of you.
Should we stay behind to be summoned by the horn? If that's what we're doing?
Yeah.
Sorry.
But yeah, I have the horn if things go south.
So just the two of you. With Pass Without Trace, this is going to be hard to fuck up. DC 30.
Whew.
It's a group
Alright,
check.
wait.
It's not
Yeah.
difficult at all. You're already starting at plus 20.
Plus 20?
Pass Without Trace for both of you.
No, it was
Watch-
only
No,
one.
he was gonna do it because he has a thing for it.
No, it's a group check, guys.
Watch them
Oh, I
get
see,
in.
I see what you meant. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, right, okay. Fair.
Watch them get an insidious failure. 1-1 between them.
Yep.
It fucking wouldn't be a surprise.
There we go.
Hi. Sorry, what have I missed?
Rock'em rolling everything but stealth. That's for one.
What the fuck?
Why are we still?
And then it rolled itself 3 times. Alright.
You're not rolling stealth at all. Rock'em and
Want me to
Brayden are sneaking out. It's BRUUZ, not BRUZZ.
BRUU.
So plus 20. So with pass without trace, Brayden got a 41 on that check.
Good lord.
Jesus Christ.
My man's got a lordy 40.
Yes, lordly 40.
That was a
Um,
crit.
And Rock got a 26. So that's 67 between you on a DC 30.
Okay, so cool.
So I'm going to get right up to them and pickpocket one.
I mean, you could. So
I
I need to change the music, cause oh damn.
Oh boy.
So let me.
All I can think of is sneaking up, stealing all their shit without them noticing, and leaving.
That is a thing that you could do.
Like, stealing their armor and all their weapons off them while they're holding them.
Yeah, maybe. We gotta see what they're here to do first.
They're giants. The answer is fuck shit up.
True.
Alright then, Cole.
So, as you guys leave the copse of trees and head out over the field, you like blend into the tall grass. You're practically invisible. You can barely make out each other as you move. And as you head inland, eventually you see what at first doesn't appear like anything, and then you see what it is. It's 6 like titans from the popular anime standing around a hill giant wearing a bone headdress, bone shoulder guards, with a bone scepter.
Oh god, another one of these guys.
Apparently female, and she's each of the giants standing around have these huge iron collars around their necks with chains that lead back to the female giant sitting on the boulder, and she's just like chewing on a turkey leg.
It's a big ass turkey.
Yes, it is.
No reason not to sit and watch for a few minutes.
Yeah,
See
just
if
to see
anything
what
happens.
Yeah, she's gonna eat the whole time you're watching her.
Fair. Is there anything else of note that's there?
Do they have supplies set up anywhere? Or
They do not.
campsite?
Nope.
They look wounded?
Make a medicine check.
Okay. Do. Medicine is a thing on the list. Where is it? There. I clicked the wrong thing again.
That's investigation, friend. There
I
you
have big fingers and it's very small on my
go.
phone. Ooh, okay.
No, nothing seems to be wrong.
Eventually I'll find my way to where I think Brayden is.
Mm-hmm.
You come over and he just appears beside you on the other side. I don't know what to make of this.
Me neither. Whispering for the record.
Mm-hmm.
They
Do
don't seem like they've been fighting.
figure
Or...
what to look familiar at all?
Brayden,
Does
do you want to
Brayden
make the
look
medicine check as well?
Sure.
Trying to see if they've been in fights or anything recently.
What's the +1?
Guidance.
Guidance is somatic.
I can probably check, but it'll take me a minute.
I mean, I'm basically the only one that doesn't have it, so.
I understand that.
Gotta make sure we don't get
Issue being
spotted.
is guidance will cause a magical effect that can
Verbal
be
and
perceived.
somatic.
It's a verbal
Right,
somatic.
okay.
Like, it will be perceived. That's the only reason I'm asking.
Okay, then ignore the one.
Then maybe not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something is weird about these giants.
Hmm.
Hill giants are dumb. You've seen that.
Yeah.
But the slim giants that are standing around, they're almost catatonic. Like,
Yeah.
there's no consciousness in their eyes at all. And they're gaunt and emaciated, and they stink terribly. They're not, like, they're not gonna live very long. Like, there's, like, necrosis on their bodies.
Oh.
Yeah.
This has gone from weird to creepy.
Yeah.
Maybe
Are
Are
some
they
other
alive
shit.
at all?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, they're definitely alive.
Eh.
Zombie giants.
Do the giants look familiar? Like what type they are? Cloud.
No, well, there's a hill giant shaman.
Aye, there's the hill giant, but the big ones.
They're not that much bigger. But no, they don't look familiar. Excuse me.
No, something's off here.
Yeah, I don't like this.
This feels like it's some sort of trap.
Let's search around the area for a little bit. See if we find anything else. And I'll pick a direction.
What are you looking for?
I'll
Like,
wait- I'll wait for them.
make an investigation check, both of you. But like, what are you looking for? Declare your intent.
People, not when I say people, I mean possible dangerous things hiding in the forest, or not the forest, the nearby area.
I mean, you're on open plains.
I mean, anyone laying flat against the ground trying to hide or something like that.
A giant is not going to hide in this.
There could be other things here, like kobolds or something. I don't know. So just them. Sitting
Yes,
there
the
just
giants
down.
are the bait, and the kobolds are in ambush.
Hey, I don't know. This is a weird fucking place. We fell out of the sky 3 days ago.
Make an
Is there
investigation.
anything?
Brayden,
on
what are you
the
looking for?
I'm going to try and see if I can see anything on the hill giant that's of note.
That's a
other than, like, the
perception
armor
check.
and stuff. Perception. Right.
Investigation from Brightwin, perception from Bright. Do you have your bird?
Yes.
Okay.
Not my day today.
No, it's not. See, the thing is, Rockham doesn't know that he rolled that.
Yeah.
So I have to give you this information. Yeah, you see signs of, like, the earth being turned over. There's, like, awful all over the ground. OFFAL all over the ground. There's signs of ghouls in the area. The smell is unmistakable.
Oh, goody.
Brayden, what's, like, I've given you free information about these things. You've got 5 questions. I'm still not clear on what it is you're looking for.
Is there anything on the hill giant that looks like it could be controlling the 6 that are surrounding her?
They're wearing iron collars and she's holding 6 chains.
Anything magical?
Doesn't seem like it.
Does she have a similar staff to?
She does. She has a bone scepter.
Yeah, bone scepter. Does it have the same kind of skulls on top?
It does seem to.
Yeah, okay. Three other questions.
This feels like one of those situations where there's a very specific question we need to ask, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
You could argue that's most
What kind of food is she eating? No.
What kind of food is she
It's a
eating?
joke.
Roast poultry.
It's a joke.
Yeah, you can get it for free. Roast poultry.
Okay. That's a big chicken.
Yeah.
Cool.
Is it
The
cooked,
coolest thing is I'm hanging up on.
or is it just raw turkey leg?
It's not raw, it's roasted.
Tasty.
Like, if there's nothing else you want to know, Brayden, like, you don't have to worry about using the questions.
I mean, unless anyone else has any ideas.
I'm hung up on the ghoul aspect in terms. Or ghoul. I mean, there's always a ghoul giant's camp building, I guess. Not something I think I've heard of though.
Does it look like she has any reagents?
Well, you know.
What do you mean reagent? She's got belt
Stuff
pouches.
that she could use for like spells or stuff like that.
Not that she's like got in her hand.
Anything that would be around her like waist or whatever.
She's got belt pouches. She's wearing a necklace of like bones.
Because I'm tempted to sneak up and like take something out of the pouch.
I mean, you're welcome to
Cut
try.
one off the pouches.
I'm an idiot. I know what I should have done.
What?
I should have looked for tracks to see which way they were coming from.
They could have been running away.
Well, I'm gonna do that later. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and pilfer one of the pouches.
Make a stealth check. You've still got what's some who's? You've still got
The pass without trace.
pass without trace. So yeah, plus 10.
I believe.
So stealth again.
Yep.
Good luck, dude.
Okay. So 31. I have to roll against it. Like, I can't just let you have it.
Obviously.
So
Watch me be outdone by a crit.
this perception is really good, guys.
Man,
With advantage because of her sentries.
the dice can speak once in a while, so.
Even with the bonus that she would get, that is not enough to beat your stealth. So you creep up. The smell coming off of the titans and the collars it's awful. You creep up. It doesn't even be ruining her appetite though. Like, get up behind the rock that she's sitting on, and she's just munching away. And you want to try to take like the contents of her belt pouch or the belt pouch? Because point of order, her belt pouch is a backpack.
Yeah. No, just like more take something that's in it to see if it's anything useful.
Make a sleight of hand check. Okay. I'm gonna roll against that with advantage because of all the things.
Don't get spotted.
I'm gonna.
You're gonna what?
I'm playing with fire here.
I know. I'm good.
Can you do me a favor and roll initiative?
Oh.
Well done, Prometheus.
It's called disengage and run.
Well, it's called disengage and run, providing that Brayden Coy, the sneaky boy, rolls better on initiative than 7 giants.
Do I see him fucking around?
Also, I was going to say, can I use inspiration to roll?
No, because I already rolled. Like, the roll stat, and then I roll.
Yeah.
Do I see him fucking around finding out?
Well, again, it's gonna come down to initiative.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
so
no.
Brayden
no.
got 19. Okay, so I need to roll 7 times with some bonuses on my side, and if any of these break 19, Brayden's in for a bad day.
19's pretty good.
See, I have more thought to push my luck because you said you were basically catatonic.
Hey, you pushed your luck and the dice spoke, you know?
Should have Rock roll too. See if Rock can.
Yeah, but should I roll?
Can summon.
It won't have to. Brayden can get away. Yeah, even with their bonuses, none of them rolled high enough to do anything about you. So you reach in just as the hill giant reaches onto her belt to grab
Salt.
salt, yeah, something, and sees your hand, and she looks at you, and do me a favor and make a quick insight check with advantage.
It would have been hilarious if she just grabbed my hand and pulled me up in front of her. Took a second.
You would be dead if she did that.
Rip you in half, yeah.
She would just eat you.
Yes, she would.
Probably.
Ooh, seconds. Nom.
Well, always gotta eat your green. Oh wait, you're pink.
That's fucked up.
Okay. So would you like that one or that one?
I mean, I like the 3 that's in a row.
So when she sees you looking at her, you see recognition on her face.
Uh-oh.
And then I'm assuming you are legging it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she shouts like, "You!" And then like Brayden comes terrorizing away from the giant. The giants spring into action. You are higher in initiative count. They're faster than you.
Uh-oh.
So you need to use your bonus action to get the fuck away.
Clicks heals. Bye.
Yeah. So so none of them are gonna like you just go terrorizing away. Like here's the thing: are you leading them back to your blind father?
Do I?
Your choice, man.
Raiden, I swear to Kang.
You may be your blind father, but there's everyone there. So.
Lose them in the fucking woods.
What
Like,
woods? There's no woods.
It's a small cups of trees, and then it's
Like
just fields, right?
3 of you are convinced that this is taking place in woods. There's no woods. The woods are on the other side of the river.
Okay,
reason I'm saying
just
the
pass
fucking-
without trace, just run and just get away from them. Just get out of their sight
Right.
somehow.
No. What? Right. Yes, I'm leading them back to where we were.
Okay.
With the stipulation that as I'm running, I'm just going to shout in no particular direction, "Rock on!"
Okay.
I have a plan.
So Rocco, you see Brayden click boots. Nyom. You see the hill giant let go of the chains, and you see these hill giants go. You hear the instant transmission sound,
Oh, jeez.
and they are almost caught up to Brayden.
Yeah, I'm gonna blow the horn and get the others over.
Like these boys are, shoom, like
I'm blowing the horn. I'm running after and blowing the horn.
No, don't run after me. Stay there, blow the horn, and pull me back.
That's an idea. Yeah, pull him back. I'm still gonna bring the others because they're gonna chase after us.
Okay, so the rest of the nightlights, you feel Rockham's horn call.
Accept, collect, call.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
So
Except the
okay,
clerk called Mr.
so
We fucked up.
so as you guys get summoned in, you see like you're all around Rockham. You see the shaman like raise her scepter, and I'm gonna need fuck.
Oh boy.
So they didn't know that Rockham was there, so
But he blew the fucking war
Yeah,
horn.
you know what?
Now. That's out the window. Yeah,
Like
that thing is loud.
I didn't know it was there blowing the horn. The horn sounded before they could do anything about it.
you guys can control where you appear within 15 feet of Rockham.
There you
How many of you are appearing within 10 feet of Rockham?
go. Okay.
I wasn't planning to.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of was gonna scatter.
15 feet behind.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna take the usual.
So it sounds like Salk, Rock, and Pierce. Lawrence, are you going to be within 10 feet of Rock?
Wait.
Wait, what? Wait, 10
No, I
feet?
I
said
think
15
you.
feet behind.
Okay. Behind
I think you
Rockham?
misheard
Wait.
that.
Behind Rockham?
She's the one you said 15 feet within Rockham.
Yes. So you
Pick
would
a
appear
spot.
15 feet behind Rockham?
I mean, you'd be covered in case they throw something our way.
I'm not
Okay.
understanding. Hang on.
Ugh. Okay.
We're just trying to figure out positioning, I think.
No. It's... You guys are going to appear on the same initiative count that the shaman is going to do something.
You.
But without knowing what she's going to do,
Yeah.
I need to know who is appearing. Like, you have to appear within 15 feet of Rockham.
Yeah. So just.
How
pick a
many of
spot.
you are appearing within 10 feet of Rockham? Bear in mind, there's 5 of you.
Without the knowledge that something's
Not
happening.
I.
I'm gonna be on the back line, so not within 10 feet. No.
I always take the furthest forward position from him.
Yes. Like, that makes sense. I don't understand why Pierce would be behind Rockham. Rockham has more
15
range than Pierce.
Because he's squishier than
Like,
Rock.
it's... Nightfall, listen to me. It's real easy to be like, oh, no, I wouldn't be within 10 feet of Rockham because that would be bad. Pierce doesn't know that.
Going in blind.
Why
No,
would...
That's the only joke I'm gonna make about
I was failing to understand why I wouldn't be in the back. I'm always in the back. I'm the squishy mage.
You're not always in the back. Rockham is usually behind you. You're behind Salcom, Lawrence, and Brayden, absolutely. I'm not disputing that. But your effective range is about 60 feet. Rockham's effective range is 400.
Kapow. Wherever you want to be.
So Lawrence would probably be within 10 feet of Rock.
Okay,
I could argue a counterpoint for Pierce here. Normally, when I blow the horn, we're in danger. So, there'd be that to think about, I guess.
sure, but, like, blow the horn, you're in danger. Spreading out is good, but at the same time, you want to group together to assess where is safe.
Yeah.
And keeping in close saved our butts once we figured it out in Golden Fields.
Like, listen, if you want to be 15 feet behind Rockham, fine. But I just want to be absolutely sure that it's not because I said, are you within 10 feet of Rockham? And your instinct is like, no!
No, that's not why I was assuming, like, danger's probably in front of Rockham. Let's stay behind that danger. Like, stay behind the people that are going to be in front of the danger. Because we can move after we're summoned.
Right?
To get in the right position.
That's fair.
So my thought process was mage in the back.
Okay, and that is a valid thought process, but what you said was, I'm usually behind Rockham, which is flatly false.
I'm usually behind the people in front of the danger.
Right?
That's more what I meant by that statement.
But, right. But that's not what I can only react to what you say.
I understand, and I understand how much what I said was confusing. I'm correcting that now. I apologize.
Like, I want to appear behind Salcom and Lawrence. Makes perfect sense. But that's not what you said.
I understand that, and this is what I'm saying now.
So you're
furthest back away from the danger.
So you are okay. Connie, where are you in relation to Rockham?
Probably on the outer edge, either to his left or to his right.
Okay. So then, Salk, Lawrence, and Rockham are gonna have a bad time.
Oh boy.
I need con saves from the three of you.
No, I always take the furthest forward position.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I hit the furthest extent of the summit.
Rock and Lawrence are gonna get dunked on.
You guys don't want to share the love?
Right.
5 goofies?
Con saves.
Okay. I'm great at those.
Okay. So, you blow the horn, the shaman raises her scepter. Cool.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Rock, you're gonna take 21 points of necrotic damage. Lawrence, you're gonna take 42.
Oh, good God.
Lawrence, you cannot benefit from healing. And that's gonna be the last shot of our episode.
That's
This
rude.
fucking shit again.
Before we finish, question:
Yeah.
Did Park come with?
No.
No, I didn't bring him.
I'm 99% sure Rock didn't summon him, so.
I don't know what he's capable of, so I'm not going to risk it. So.
And before he comes tearing out of his wee alcove.
Look, it's possible he's a secret level 20 druid or some bullshit, but I don't want to risk getting your pot killed.
It did say he was the equivalent of, like, an archdruid.
Yeah, but who knows how many years ago that was. I'm not risking it, so.
So, yeah, Dark Lightning blasts Rockham and Lawrence.
Ow.
Alright, you Sith motherfucker.
And we need to do some shout outs. So, Brightman, I know you got to go, so go ahead and give us a shout out.
Hi, I'm Brightman. Sometimes when my computer isn't being broken and terrible, I do art stuff. If you want to see that art stuff, you can see it at Brightman Inc. at DeviantArt, Twitter, and sometimes I post it on the Discord. Thanks for having me. This was fun.
Brayden, give us a shout out, please.
Hey, I'm Delta, your resident Mad Scotsman. You'll find me hanging about the Discord, doing mod stuff, keeping the archives together, and generally just chilling, playing games. If you want to join me, you're more than welcome to. And if you ever need a hand with something, give me a shout and I'll see if I can help.
Connie.
Hey, I'm Rich Mila, aka Gracie. I do art and things for Kids channel, and I also love tabletops. So if you like either of those things, give me a poke.
Gemzellas, can you speak?
Yes.
Give us a shout out.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Guy Gamzelis, the Bard of Heroes, the teller of tales that need to be told. And there are a lot. If ever you need me, you can always find me on the Discord or in DMs. And since you're probably watching this on the YouTube, give us a hand spreading this absolutely wonderful hobby and give us some interaction. A like, a comment, or a subscription can go a very long way. And if you need a topic, tell us your favorite moment of today.
Ooh, good one.
Have a fantastic rest of your night.
Nightfall!
Hello, I'm Nightfall Kitsune. I do admin stuff and things around here. If you liked what I did here tonight, make sure you catch tomorrow's episode of Hell to Pay, as well as Thursday's episode of Voices of the Mountain. Hell to Pay can be found on the Patreon, which I'm sure is put in the links in the description, and Voices of the Mountain can be found here on YouTube. Tonight I played Pierce of Lavero, and have a good night, everyone.
Triscare, finish us out if you would.
Hey folks, Triscare here. I knit soft and fluffy things because I know winter is still not letting its grip ease off. So if you need to stay warm, I can help with that. And if you ever need someone to help out with budgeting matters, I can lend a hand there as well.
For my part, as ever, I am the Sharp-Eyed Kitsune, the teller of tales and the weaver of mysteries, the masked bard. This is a community that is ever devoted to lore and storytelling, world-building, role-playing, and discussions of those things. So if that's to your fancy, you're in excellent company here, and I do hope that you enjoy your time with us. You just watched Decisive Action, Tales of the KnightLites, a D&D 5-point Fox Edition series of shorter stories between two full-length campaigns. Though at this point, it's all just one campaign under my Decisive Action umbrella. I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I enjoy bringing it to you. But for now, as always, it's time to close the book on today and leave you with these parting words. From myself, my keepers, and those joining me on the stage this evening, to all of you, the regulars, the followers, the newcomers, and the lurkers, whether you're just having a seat by the fire or you've got a running tab at the bar, remember, there's always more stories to tell. And hopefully, I'll see you all next time as we see how our KnightLites are getting out of this one with a new chapter. Good night, you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by, and hope to see you again soon.